make you say wow. Let's enjoy some fun conversation. We'll be shooting the shelf around the nation. Let's start shooting the shelf.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Shooting the Shelf, episode 184.
Whew.
16 away from 200, Curtis. That's
crazy.
4 months. That's 4 months. So by May-ish, June, we should be up to 200.
My birthday's in May.
Yeah. If we want to get it by your birthday, we might have to double up a couple Sundays.
Yeah, especially since we're not having an episode next week. I spoiled it.
Yes. We can spoil that one right now if we want. Since next week is the Super Bowl, we're going to step back and let the sweaty man in tight pants playing with the football get the spotlight next week. And not
You're making me a bowl of soup next week? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What kind?
It's pretty ham soup.
Ham soup. Okay.
Yeah, because pigskin.
Got it.
Yeah.
You scamp you.
With gross sweaty broth. So Curtis, hey, how's it going? How are you?
I'm doing excellent. We had our second episode of Customizing Studio today. Went much better than last week. I think we found what was going on with the audio, and so yeah, it was a good time. Had several people on, including my daughter, who joined us.
Okay,
so, yeah, that was fun.
Well, I'm going to bring up one comment before you welcome the chat,
Okay.
just because, and we'll get this lovely gentleman scheduled for an episode in the not too distant future. But Brian of Carver Customs reminding us that 160 days until CarverCon, and the hotel block is up. So go to the Carver Customs page and CarverCon on Instagram and find that info, and come to that show in
What's that?
It's like a lighting festival.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And because it's here right now, Kevin Maboots, almost a 2-year member, $4.99 super chat. Make sure you're showing some shelf love by hitting the like button. Thank you very much, Kevin.
There you go. Yeah, show the shelf that you love it, and then just shoot the hell out of it.
Yes. Yeah. Who do we got out there in the
Jesse
chat?
the Bills. He will buy you new shelves from IKEA for all shelves. You have to take pictures though. It's like one of the companies where, like, you say that your figure was damaged, and you have to like film a video of you like destroying the product. Jesse requires you to send pictures or video of the bullet holes in your shelves, and if you do that, he will reimburse you with brand new IKEA shelves. So
at best, I have 2 or 3 shelves from my downsizing I'm doing that if someone wants, they'll be able to come take. But as far as reimbursing for shelves that are shotten, no.
Even better.
That
Jesse Arnold shelves. Used Jesse Arnold shelves.
That just sounds gross.
All right, let's see who we got out there. First off, we got Freaks Figures. Brian Carr is here. We've got Ruben Medina, JMax77, the artist formerly known as Twizzler 19.
Boom, boom.
We got Sig Toy Arts out there. Benny Torres is here. We got Omar Munez, Blake, aka Recon Rage. He's got a con coming up too, or a meetup. The whole Pac Northwest thing. Should be a lot of fun.
I try not to talk about politics.
And that's before CarverCon.
Okay.
Yeah. Darla Ackerman, I know her, and she's right over there. We got V-Dog is here. Jesse Marshall in the house. We got I Am. Everything.
Did you say V-Dog?
Yeah, V-Dog's here. There it is. We got William Husted here, which means that Schmerber must not be live against us because he would abandon me in a heartbeat for it, just like he did Friday night. I see you, William. I see you. Jen, aka Lucky Sprinkles, is here. Then we've got this guy.
Walakusiana, it's a chic video or something like that.
Nailed
One
it.
more time, Ricky. One more time.
Yeah.
Gugasico Kui echoes of real something like that.
Yeah, nailed it every time. Ricky is on it. If you did not see PGG last night, about towards the end of the episode, there's a really gross thing with Billy. Try not to watch that, but there's also a part where Ricky, who wasn't feeling too well, gets a smile on his face, gets all energetic and excited, and it warmed our hearts, including Cornboy. Cornboy was really happy with Ricky being happy, so check that out. But like I said, don't look at anything Billy's doing because it's just gross and it should not be on YouTube. So Jesse, you would hate it. Like, it would be the worst thing that you can imagine is what happened last night on PGG.
Was Billy like lathering himself in like mustard flavored mayonnaise?
You have no idea how close you are.
All right, let's who else is here? I don't want to think about this. Distract me.
Ranch dressing, Jesse. Yeah.
I like ranch dressing, but maybe not
but
anymore.
All the rest you had correct. We've got Ty here. Welcome, Ty. Stacy Lynn is in the chat. We got that's 3 Lyns, folks. We got Patrick Boyle here. 77, I already called him, but there he is again. We got Tanya McCoy. She was with me in the studio today, as well as Benny and Alan and Jay and Alexis. So thank you, everybody, for joining me. You already called out Kevin, but yes, 23 months, 24 from Tanya. She one-upped him. So, you know, there it is.
How is that possible?
I don't know. MJ is here. We got Kevin McCoy. Hi, honey. There's Jay, Low Fidelity Customs, was doing some awesome stuff today.
That was more of a shock moment, Tanya, not a please don't take that the wrong way. I just could have sworn Kevin was one of the first one that signed up.
There you go. Jay did an awesome, like, he did a bunch of different paint jobs today, but one of the ones that he showed was this like metallic green turbo dork thing that is phenomenal. Definitely worth checking out. So I don't think it's on his Instagram yet, but Low Fidelity Customs, check out the Instagram. I'm sure he'll be posting pictures and it looks awesome. Cincy John is here. Welcome. We got Jeff Ray Evans. He was on Mythic Conversations this week. Jeff Ray moving up in the world. Yeah. You already called out Brian. We got Dave Orkin in the house. So 3 Lyns, 1 Orkin. And then, there's a second Orkin. So we got 2 Orkins. We got Amir Kaspar is here. Satanic Goat Horse Shipping. You heard that right. Jeremy Gunvier. Toy Butter. Fog Fantasia.
Fantasy. Sound it out.
Okay. Joe Vasipolio. All of this will be his one day. Everything that the light touches.
So many extra vowels.
We got Greg is in the house.
Hey, with
a lot of talk about Greg
buffet.
Urethra last night on PGG as well.
God, for the love.
Plastic Platorium is here. And we've got Psycho Ed says, Que esta pasando mi gente.
Hold up. I want to bring our guests on, but you've got to redo that.
Sorry. Quo iste.
No. What happened to your voice?
My gente.
Is that a 25 thing? Is that gone now?
What are you talking about?
Your voice.
What happened to my voice?
You used to do a voice when you'd read his comment.
Well, that was just for his name. Are you talking about Eduardo de Jesus? That was it was to get me excited for D&D or role-playing game, and we haven't played in forever. And so I'm just kind of down in the dumps.
Speaking of
on the role-playing
D&D in a role-playing game, we've got 2 guests on tonight. After Curtis says something.
Yeah, we gotta, because it's James Studio Sasamudio. Oh. All right.
Wait, and it's someone's birthday today. Is it
Kevin
Hamilton's
Hamilton.
birthday today.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Kevin.
Yep.
Hand update for anyone. All right, this might be a little gross, so if you don't want to see it, look away. I don't know if it's Billy.
No, it's not Billy. Bad.
But there's the remains of Kevin, in all its glory. So yeah. All right.
Hey, Jesse, you know what the song says? Bring a friend or two.
Yes.
That's what it says.
Or a deuce if you're nasty.
All right.
Folks, we've got some guests. Put your digital hands together as we welcome Curtis. Get ready to bring him on while I hit the sound effects.
Okay.
Please welcome to the stage. First time on Shooting the Shelf, we've got Reverend Adam Smith. I hit it. I'm sorry. And Dustin.
How you guys doing tonight?
Excellent. Yourselves?
Doing all right. Thank you for having us on.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah.
Absolutely. So we, at the start of the show here, we do a little thing called shelf selections where Jesse and I have picked out some photos that we saw on Instagram this week that inspired us. We talk about that, and then we'll get in kind of the normal discussion after that. So we're going to start pulling up the pictures, and we'll just chat about them. So
Fantastic.
cool. Starting off, first one is from me. This is action.addicted on Instagram. Has the new, I believe this is from CT Toys, the Daredevil, and looking phenomenal. Some awesome posing. Yeah. I just thought he had like 8 other shots. I was actually looking through them today and trying to pick out like the best 2 because they were all so good. But yeah, this figure looks great. The posing's awesome. So nice job.
At a glance, I thought it was a statue. That is really rad.
No, right? You see the articulation bits? It's like, ooh, look at that.
Yeah,
Ooh.
super cool.
Oh, no.
Jesse?
I really dig the colorway on that costume and the posing, the way the his stick things with the wire, the rope are posed like it's very dynamic.
Those are
I like
Nintendo Wiimotes.
There you go. That must be what it is. Adam, any other thoughts on this one?
I like the fire in the foreground. It gives it a nice sense of depth, actually.
Yeah. It's one of those where it's not exactly hand posing, but you still see like his collection in the background. So it's not like one that they've set up like a whole shot, but they did throw enough of the flames and stuff in there to kind of pull you away from the collection in the background.
Yeah, I dig it.
I like when folks do this where you've got a little bit of the scene going on, but it's still just whatever their home or their setup or whatever. And as much as I like the fully set, dressed, it's cool because this just really shows off the figure and what you could get and do with it without having to worry about all those photography skills.
Absolutely.
That is kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real.
Dustin, any other thoughts on this?
I like it. I like it's a fun pose. Got a really good crotch shot. That was oh.
Yeah.
There
was another shot where he was like kicking his foot up in the air, like doing a splits in the air, and I was like, nice. Yeah, I'm not going to use that one.
It's very Daredevil though, so yeah, it's very on par with the cat. Yeah.
All right, next one is from Jesse.
This is from Toy Photo Guy and the Geeked Out Click. This is the one and only. Crap, my brain just went blank because I focused on the Charbot.
You got this.
You got it. Yeah, starts with
Ziri.
Z. There you
Ziri.
go.
Ooh, there you go.
Just the way her eyes, the gun, and the Charbot and stuff are all lit up. It's just a fun, really moody piece, and it's got Daft Punk from the Tron soundtrack on there. So come on.
I think that's really fitting.
Nice.
Did you digitally add the little light up eyes?
Yeah, they enhanced the some of the spots with some lighting. So, but yeah, shout out to Brian Lynn of Carver Customs. Made those awesome Charbots. Still available. Reach out to them if you're looking for them. They've got lots of parts that you can put on there to kind of customize your own Charbot. And yeah, they did a good job on this. This is cool.
And Brian, maybe you can take some inspiration and make some light up Charbots.
Oh,
There
I'm
you
into
go.
that one.
I mean, he does lights and he does charbots.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
when your powers combine.
I'm a little biased with the Zuri too, so
There you go. Dustin, any thoughts on this one?
I mean, like I like the rain effect. I like the scene. I like the subtlety. Like at first I didn't notice, but I was like, oh, she got a chromed out hand, doesn't she? Okay.
nice.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun. It's a fun like storytelling piece. I dig it. Yeah.
Super cool. Next one is one of mine. This is our good friend Nate Strong at Corona4 on Instagram. He just does an amazing job with all of his photos. I know he probably doesn't get to photograph as much as he'd like to, but every time he puts something out there is just phenomenal. And I thought this was an amazing shot with the, we've gotten all this, blizzard weather and everything across the country lately. And, so to go out and do a shot like this, very Empire Strikes Back-ish, looking cool. So nice job,
Yeah,
man.
completely agree. I like the depth of field on it too.
I like this movie. It's that
played
Space
that
Fight.
nicely.
I'm a big fan of Space Fight. It's a good movie.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Space Fight 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I like the yeah. It has been a lovely winter storm. Absolutely, yeah. So this is good.
For sure. Jesse, any thoughts on this one?
It's a great picture. I want the slide to change because I'm freezing cold and this is just making me feel worse. Like I'm about ready to cut up in a tauntaun and crawl inside for the night.
Do you find
Can we
it
get a
easier
tropical
to
one
warm
next?
up
Like,
now that you're not
kinda
heating
bring up
for
the
2?
temperature here?
Oh, sorry. I think
Can we get a
Adam.
tropical photo next to bring up the temperature in here a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was asking if you find it easier to warm yourself now that you're not heating for 2.
I mean, a skosh, like
Gotcha.
2 grains of salt easier, maybe.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Next one's Jesse's. Oh,
Hey.
gosh.
Unintentional.
Ooh.
I'm sure this has some
That
enhancement.
is going
on
to
it.
warm me up.
First Strike Figs. Got this killer Ghost Rider with some awesome flame effects going on. Just erasing somebody's face on the pavement. I just thought this was a really sick shot.
Yeah, great action.
Yeah. I really dig the lighting. It's fun. It's awesome. It's good.
That would
Ooh.
suck to have your face just drug along the ground like that.
No, Curtis.
That feels like such a Ghost Rider move too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
200%. Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Not good for that guy.
It reminds me of the one comic in the scene from the Wolverine movie where, he drags his claws to spin the bike around, but like Ghost Rider style.
Yes.
Oh, I just noticed his armband there, symbolizing all the cold weather that we've had recently. So yeah,
Oh, it's pretty good then. It's an even better piece then. I love this.
I like it even more.
yeah. Get out of here, cold weather. Next one is one of mine. This is law.abe 79. And man, the effects that he's been doing, some of these lightning effects on some weapons and stuff, and they're so freaking good, man. He's doing such a good job. I saw it first posted in the Cabal, and then I was like, I raced over to Instagram to see if he had it up, and it was, so that I could use this photo. But yeah, man, just really killer paint job here. I love this. So
That's fantastic.
That's beautiful. Gorgeous.
Jesse,
It's bringing me back to cold. But I dig the effect. The shape of that blade is really cool. That I would not want to be on the receiving end of that weapon.
No.
yeah, dude, it looks.
I mean,
awesome,
really,
man.
any weapon.
That'll
but,
wake you up in
like,
the morning.
That one
though.
in particular. Yeah.
It feels very He-Man channeling, like the powers of Grayskull, kind of.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Next one is one of Jesse's.
Ooh.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All right.
I love-
This one
I love Dark Souls.
is from. I can't read the name.
The Fox Marvelous Shots.
Ah!
Yeah, you're like, yeah, there you go. You guys didn't see that.
Fox
Pay attention,
Marvelous
man.
Shots.
Pay attention to man behind the curtain. We
I
need
know
a flashy
Dark
thing
Souls-
from Men in Black.
I know Dark Souls is a thing. I don't know enough to have called this out, but now that you guys have said that, I get it. But yeah, this one, it's just cool. It smells like this would be a musty dungeon, that gross, damp, moldy, and yeah,
Like,
I just
really
liked
lump everything into like that kind of Dark Souls category, but it's like a generally like just badass dark fantasy.
Dark fantasy, exactly. Yeah, it's more dark fantasy. No, you're right. I feel like you could really like taste this picture. It's like, it's musty. It's just like, oh man, it's good. It's good.
a little penicillin in the air.
This is in case people didn't hear it earlier. This is the Fox Marvelous Shots on Instagram. I really love the tattered soft goods with this. Like, I feel like without that leather would look like super clean, but when you add those tattered soft goods, it gives it more of like this wasteland vibe. I think it's super cool. I like it.
Yeah.
So.
Whenever I see shots like this too, I want to see the behind the scenes. Like, I want to see what's done digitally, what's done in camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Absolutely. Any other thoughts on this one? Alrighty. Next is from me. This is YoJo_collectibles. And this photo is actually pretty old. I think it's almost a year old. But I saw it on Facebook and asked him if it was on his Instagram. He said it was. And this dude's got like a million photos. So I searched for like 2 days to find it. And I was like, oh man, this is like a year ago. But I just thought it was awesome. I mean, listen, I think in reality, Sarge would beat the hell out of this dude. I'm a big Sarge fan, but I thought this was kind of cool the way that this is set up. It really does feel like a scene from like a movie or TV show or something. So
I like it. It really feels like backwoods and trashy too. Like,
yep, exactly.
Yeah, this definitely could be like in Mississippi, like next door to Billy Beige.
Yeah,
for real.
It feels like a moment, in that movie where, was it Big Boa? Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
He's taunting. He's like egging on all his crew and everything. And like Sarge took the hit just to like throw off his game.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's going to stand up and he's just going to like uppercut him and just flatten him out. And,
this is the scene set up.
This feels like the Gladiator, "Are you not entertained?" pose.
yes.
Yeah.
But everybody's just sitting around like drinking 40s and like,
they're just like, whatever, man. It's cool.
It's cool Coliseum, all right. It's
exactly.
Some of those nylon lawn chairs from the 70s and 80s, that fold up.
Yes, that's it, exactly.
Len's out there. Hey, Len.
Hey, Len.
Hey,
you shut up. Slaughter's awesome.
That's right. I agree.
All right. Next one is one of Jesse's.
This one I was scrambling to find a picture because the one I had grabbed I couldn't find. But this is Warrior_Evans, Wolverine going up against Fury and the Shield agents. I really like the bright pop of color in Wolverine's costume compared to the rest of the picture. It just feels straight out of the pages of like late 80s, early 90s X-Men.
Yeah,
comics.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's a like the composition is awesome all around. The color composition, like the depth of field on it, like just kind of like the layout. Like, it's just an overall really, really excellent photo.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin?
I like I said, like just like what Jesse's doing, it's like right out the pages, like it has just like that really layout, like that's the comic strip, and then like bam, that's the panel. And then you look down, what's gonna happen next thing, it's good. Like, really captures that. I feel
also Adam, you said one of the secret words.
Oh no!
Yeah, if you say composition, juxtaposition, or perspective, everybody in the chat, they're screaming real loud right now. So.
Oh, really? All right, explain the secret word thing to me here. What's going on?
Is it like a Pee Wee's Playhouse kind of thing?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, I love this. It has a lot of stuff going on in a really small space, but it doesn't feel like it's so cluttered, like there's something that doesn't belong. Like, it feels like this all needs to be there. And just really cool scene that they've got set up. So
But it really captures that Wolverine kind of like fight scene style. Like,
Right.
it feels like he's in the middle of like a scrum. You know what I mean? Like everybody's just coming at him and and he's just mixing it up. It's cool.
He's going.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if that was Sergeant Slaughter in the middle, he would have already taken all these guys out. But
Wasn't Sergeant Slaughter laid out in your last picture?
I think he was napping.
He woke up. He sobered up after that punch.
Here's my next one. This is Toy Mirth. And man, I really, really do not want to buy this Sentinel. But I keep seeing really super awesome photography with it. And this is just another one of those. I love this whole alley scene with the debris and trash and the lighting. You know, everything just feels very natural. Yeah. So great job. Yes, Jesse.
Are you going to take awesome photos with it?
I don't know. I don't really do awesome photos, but it makes me want.
Okay.
And I think that's the best compliment that you can give a toy photographer is if it makes you want to buy a toy that you otherwise would not buy. I think
Of
that's
course.
the biggest compliment.
Yeah. Oh.
I was just saying, if the awesome toy photography makes you want to have it, and you're not going to do awesome toy photography with it, maybe don't buy it.
Yeah, maybe, but it does look cool.
You know, and this is going to bring in a little more my my Dio bias, but it looks like so much of that is shot in camera.
Oh yeah.
Like those buildings are all real Dio pieces.
Yep.
Mhm.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that. Like,
That definitely excites me whenever I see it.
I love when you have stuff like the little crates and bottles and all that like little debris that is to scale. That's super cool.
Yeah.
I love the lit up like billboard behind the Sentinel's head.
Yeah, the Daily Bugle.
I like how it's like
Yeah.
in setting too. Like they have that dial piece for this.
Mhm.
It's like boom for their marble. That's good.
And it looks like he just came around that building, like he just walked around the corner. So awesome.
There's 2 weeks in a row, Cyclops taking on a Sentinel and looking badass doing it.
Tiny,
true.
with his tiny whiteys.
This is what is that?
Shiny.
one? I forget which.
Is that Mafex?
No, I think it's SH Figure Arts.
Ooh.
And which means that it looks great from behind, but if you turn this around and look to the front, he'd have that weird like crotch piece in the middle.
Ooh.
And so great job taking the photo from behind here, because otherwise it would have looked like crap.
Those butts are shiny.
All right, Jesse, here you go.
Ooh.
So
That's dope.
this is Toy Photo Guy with the Queen Urxa head on the Chirel, and I love that head. I kind of wish it didn't come with the other, like the regular one that's supposed to be on it, so I could use this one instead, but I have to use the official one. I just think this looks really cool. This feels like a character out of a Hellboy movie, like when he's down in the subway, fighting the Samael in the first movie. It just feels like that kind of a setting, where there's like this like hidden temple or something under the streets of New York, and she's just walked out of a twisted fairy tale to take on the modern world or something. And this is Toy Photo Guy, which I realized I had another one from them. It was not intentional to pick two from the same person.
It's okay. You can like somebody.
Good.
I love the fact that they've got like these kind of grayish background. You've got like these grayish skeletons. This kind of grayish figure. Everything feels very black and white in this, based on just the color scale of the stuff going on. And then you've got that one torch on the columns, which just that little pop of color.
Nice.
That just looks really awesome. I love it. So great job.
Yeah, I agree with Jesse too. It really it brings you into the scene nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Like it really makes you want to kind of start thinking about the story you're seeing.
So what's happening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really thought that this was the better of the two exclusives this year. I know that the Warrior Revenant sold out and this one didn't, but man, this one it's so cool. It's a great figure. So, any other thoughts on this one?
I'll just add, Curtis, I love the torch light, and I love that you get a little bit of that warmth on the far end of the scythe that she's
Oh,
like it's just that nice, just little like echo of it further
Well,
down.
and it feels like your eye follows it from the torch down that weapon to the end. So yeah.
Yep.
Very cool. Next is one of mine. This is gross, but it's awesome. This is Collect Horror, and it was also posted by Big Bad Workshop, using some of the Monster Force line, and you got some gross guts and stuff there. I don't know what this background is, if that's a diode that they made or bought or whatever, but that's cool looking too. This is just gruesome but awesome. It does not look like it's a toy. It looks like it's out of a movie or video game or something.
Is that weapon from the Monster Force line?
I don't have it, so I'm not positive, but I believe it is. So.
That's pretty slick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of into it.
Jesse?
When I threw this in the slides, I try not to look too close. I totally didn't even realize he was standing on a gutted werewolf there. Yeah, those intestines are
guts.
Gross. Curtis for another week in a row with like super gross gore effects in his photo.
Awesome.
And I don't normally like
I'm
gross
loving
things.
it. I'm loving it.
That's cool. That's cool. It's raw.
I, on the other hand, admire gross things. I think
Like, to me, it looks like it's sprinkled like ground beef or something. I was like, damn, for the shot. Good on you. Good on you.
Hey, whatever it takes. So. All right. Next one is one of Jesse's.
Oh.
This is from Boba Chuck. I think this is, what is it? I don't remember which line it is, but I think it's like the Monkey King's lion character.
I think you're right. Yeah, it's like within that company toy line. Yeah, you're right, Jesse. I've seen this before. Yeah,
off of 5K.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've seen a bunch of people posting pictures of it, and this one, just the contrast of like the cold blue and the red hair and the green, just really stood out to me. And I just thought it looked really cool.
I thought it was a painting. I'll be honest. Like, whoa.
Could see this like in a trailer for a movie, where they're just showing like rapid shots of characters. And you just see the slow-mo, kind of that shot of Lobo in the Supergirl trailer is coming down the hallway. Like, that's what this vibe gives to me. This guy just walking through this, like, tall grass.
Yeah, it's a really cinematic shot.
It's good, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is. But anytime I see something peering through tall grass, I just think of Jurassic Park, where the dude says "clever girl." Like that's as soon as I saw this, I'm like, "Clever girl." But no, it's cool the way that they set this up, and it does look fierce. And I would not want to turn and see that. That would not be good.
No.
So.
You're wishing you wore your brown and yellow Wolverine outfit that day.
Exactly.
just a big kitty dude. Like, what's up, man? That's all it is,
Any other thoughts on this one?
It's cool.
All right. I think we've got two more, something like that. Two more.
This one.
Okay. So this is S3BY_photos. I don't know how you would say that. S3BY photos. I don't know. But this was one of my favorite figures of last year, the Mess Toys Superior Spider-Man. It is an amazing figure. The articulation is so good. It is so good. And you can get it for like $35-$40 on AliExpress. Just great value, awesome figure. And, this account, they do a lot of, just kind of hand posing and kind of, putting things in awesome poses and stuff. And this one, they actually put that little kind of stained glass window behind it, which I think looks really cool. So even though it's not a full like photograph setup and stuff, I thought it was just enough to make this just look awesome and badass.
That stained glass piece, is that an old Marvel Legends Daredevil?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah. Good eye.
Yeah,
Holy
I recognize that.
I had no idea where that was from. I just thought it was
I'm pretty
cool.
sure that's from the comic Daredevil from the old Legends line.
Nice.
Like forever.
Wow.
Because there's a little hole under his right hand where there was like a clear like grip arm that you could like clip him into.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Jesse.
I think this is cool. Say what you will about the storyline of the Superior Spider-Man. I think this figure, the way he's got it even for a hand pose, sitting on that piece and the way the arms are curled and bent, it's very pleasing to the eye, the way that's shaped. I really like that.
Yep. Adam?
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you.
Dustin?
I like I don't know. I'm a big fan of like the candy red pop on like metallic parts and stuff, because I do a lot of Gunpla, so like when I see like really like nice metallic paint, I'm like, ooh, it's nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, if anybody's looking for just like a super fun Spider-Man to play around with and articulate, and like I said, for $40, $35-$40, you can't beat this thing. So
Nice.
Dylan, if you're watching this now or on the replay, I want to see you pull that Spider-Man out of your pocket without breaking anything.
And last but not
so
least
good.
is this one from Jesse.
This is Dead Payphone with the Major taking on some Cobra Bats.
Nice.
I love the mixing of the lines just to kind of have those like cybernetic enemies for her to be fighting. I really like the lighting; it gives off that cyberpunk feel to it and everything.
Yes.
I don't know which version of this figure it is, but I was like, oh, that's the Major. I got to grab that one.
That's me. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That is really cool.
That is Major.
Yeah,
I like the colors a lot on this one.
This is really cool. Just the movement that you're getting on this. Like she's kind of hopping over the back of that one and taking these guys on.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is really neat the way that they've set this up.
Like how it's like moving, like that back foot is kicking that guy's gun out of his hand. You know it's coming.
Yeah.
It's like ooh.
Even like the way that she's moving versus like the way that her hair is moving, like her hair is moving in the direction like you would think, because she's coming over the top there.
It's good.
Yeah. Dustin, anything else with this, or Adam? Either one.
Adam, I think Adam had something to say.
I want to know if there's supports that are erased in that photo, or whether they've really got everything.
Oh, good point.
Like whenever I see a photo like this, that's the kind of thing I want to know. Because
I would say most likely yes, but that being said, I've seen some people do some crazy stuff, just balancing like one figure on top of another.
Oh, I believe it.
So yeah.
I'll be like just an inch more impressed if that's the case.
And that will do it for shelf selections. So thank you for assisting us with that, guys. And everybody, if you saw some folks on there that you weren't following before, feel free to give them a follow, because it'll make your Instagram cooler. You won't just see all the goth girls. You'll see some toys too.
Damn. All right. Yeah, I suppose.
I do have one more picture to bring up real quick. I got this sent during the during the shelf selections. Real quick.
Okay.
Kevin.
Yeah.
So I missed the story. What did you do to yourself?
So I had a giant cyst on my right hand, like right over my right
giant,
knuckle.
like giant.
Like
Oh.
Yeah.
Like if you got a salad at the store and it only had one cherry tomato on it, this cherry tomato would have been enough for the whole salad.
Got it.
So just an actual size tomato. Got it.
Yeah. But I had it removed on Wednesday, and I called it Kevin because whenever I would hit it, it would hurt, and I would want to scream and cuss, and instead of cussing, I just started saying Kevin because it made me think of the mom from Home Alone when she realizes he's not on the plane with them.
Well, I am glad to hear that.
And then unfortunately,
not a power tool accident. So
yeah, I'm just gonna say I got into a fight with a Jaguar or something from now on.
Go with that.
Go with that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Jesse had Kevin removed, and then in the same week, Kevin's mom dies.
That's.
You can say they're not related, but we know.
But
we know. Yeah, we know.
You can't tie every tragedy and passing on someone to an event in my life.
Sure, I can. That's what's fun about it. Awesome. Well, gentlemen, thank you for being on. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we're a little bit out from Legion's Con now. You guys have had kind of a little time to recover from that. But from what I hear, you guys have been very busy moving stuff into a new building and getting that set up and all that. So yeah, tell us a little bit about what's been going on.
Ooh. Yeah, we are moving. We're moving all the way down the road, probably a half
down the road.
Yeah,
which is pretty lucky. It's a process, man. We have an opportunity to really make that space our own. It's a lot of fun. I think everybody's really excited because we're kind of going in like we're kind of treating it like a big fun project. So yeah, I think everybody's really, really psyched about it. I think that we're going to do a lot of really cool stuff with it. I think it's going to be great for the company. It's definitely a little weird right now. Shipping team is already shipping out of the new building, so
I don't know what you're talking about.
They're kind of separate spots. Makes things a little weird.
It's true. We are now.
I think intern this upcoming year is going to be very interesting. This would be a good intern to go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
New space, y'all.
So, would you say it would be internesting?
No, I would not say that.
I need a little.
Yeah.
Yes,
we might have that one.
Here. Yes, this man.
As much as I think the room, just the extra space is going to be nice to have, I think the fact that you're going to be able to set up like things in the place that you want it to be in, like it's a dedicated space, is even more important because, I know there were so many times where you guys would have something in one location and then BB Props would need that spot, so you'd have to move it, and you didn't know from one day to the next where something was, and even to the point where as you guys have started like moving stuff over, like Greg's been telling me, like just finding boxes of like Gothropolis stuff and boxes like just crazy things are just like
that shouldn't be telling you.
They're keeping those finds a secret, I think.
Yeah, come on, Greg. Of course it's Greg.
But it would be nice to just kind of know where things are and not have stuff eluding you. All right.
Right.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of room to do things more efficiently, which is just kind of awesome in general. But it's also a whole company of geeks, and like everybody is just kind of like excited to like put up toys and like kind of make the space their own. As much as there's professionally going on, there's also a whole lot of like, oh my god, we're gonna make this like really cool,
be fun,
in like a cool space with a lot of cool toys and like
just
very cool.
It's the best.
We have a question in the chat from Freaks Figures asking if you guys are going to be moved in before Chris gets back.
Yes, and we're not going to tell him.
That's the plan. We're not going to tell him, so he's going to come back and be like, who's going to be like John Travolta meme? Like, where's everybody?
I think the real question is, are you guys brave enough to move the stuff in Chris's office?
No, that is his problem. Yeah, forget brave enough. That is his problem.
That's the thing. Chris would want that as a prank. Yeah. Because his ulterior motive would be for us to move his things for him.
Yeah, I think
that's why he would do it.
Stranded.
He would goad us into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
that was the joke at intern, because I guess George was telling people like, if there's a door that's closed, don't go in. But if anything that's open, you guys are free to look around. And Chris's office, you could not close the door because there was so much shit in the way. It was impossible to close it. So even though he may have had some stuff in there that we weren't supposed to see, you couldn't close it because he's a hoarder. So it's good stuff.
Speaking of hoarding, Fog Fantasy. Sorry, go ahead, Curtis.
Joe just says, suggest we start making the empty cardboard box pile in front of his front door, so he has something to put his stuff in. That would work.
I mean, we could do that. Yeah, you could
just leave a bunch of the boxes from the convention table. That you guys hand out to people when they're buying stuff.
But they'll all be D13 boxes.
Exactly.
Does Chris take hints?
What's up?
Does Chris take hints?
No.
No.
You got to beat him over the head.
I think he does. I think he does. But like, you know,
does he take well-worded emails either?
Am I getting a question directed at me?
Yes.
That is my arcade actually behind me.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what are a couple of the highlights back there? Like what are a couple of your faves?
So I don't know if anybody else has been collecting any of the New Wave Toys Replicate stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Who do 1/6 scale arcade cabinets. I've been picking stuff up from them for a minute, and they're awesome. And I needed to figure out a good way to display them, and I was like, well, then maybe I need to just build an arcade. Like maybe that's the solution.
Mm-hmm.
And so I built an arcade. So yeah, it is a full playable 1/6 scale arcade. Yes, I did take this opportunity to show it off tonight.
When you say playable 1/6 scale, like, can you go up those stairs and get in there, or is that
Yup. Yes, you can.
The miniaturization process is still underway, but
there are games that work on them, right? Like it's actually functioning games.
Yep, every one of them.
This is what Adam has told me.
My depth perception is giving me a headache because I'm still trying to figure out how a person can't just walk back there. But that's okay.
It does look like normal scaled.
It's a lot of fun.
A little bit actually. Yeah, it's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, this has been like a really fun project.
I guess you could even say that it's the juxtaposition of what we got going on here.
Oh.
Maybe even a little perspective, Jesse.
Am I supposed to go mad here as well? Like, ah!
Scream real loud. So let's see. As far as the, now we just had the pre-order has started for Infinite Legions, right? We got the Archon, the Cruel, and Oksana. What were your guys' thoughts on that?
Oh, it's fantastic, man.
Excited.
Yeah, it is.
Excited.
It is so cool that that this whole thing came together the way it did. It's everybody at the studio is so excited for it. I think they look absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful.
No surprise.
All the detail, boom, so good.
Yeah, but I didn't.
There it is.
Nice. I feel like I've been learning about the whole backstory and like everything like from this project, and it's awesome, man. It's cool. It's so cool that like we got to work with Joe on this. It's just really cool.
I like that it's not just a one-off either, right? Like there's potential for a lot of other characters and stuff, and it feels like it's a really good relationship so far between you guys and him.
Oh yeah,
He loves us.
I think
he loves us.
Everybody who's involved wants to see more of this. So get those pre-orders in, guys, and
get them in.
Help make that happen.
You get them in, I will put them in boxes for you and give them to you. That's how it works.
21 days left, folks.
That's how it works.
Well, and I kind of put Jeremy on the spot on Friday. He showed up to
Keep doing that
afterward. And we were having a little after party and kind of talking about these figures. And I said, it just doesn't feel like it's a coincidence that you guys have this Infinite Legions with characters that are directly related to an RPG. And that ends right as the Kickstarter for your RPG starts.
Pure coincidence, I swear.
Almost as if you might be drawing some people in with these figures that may not know about the Four Horsemen. And then they go, oh, wait a minute. These people are also making a role-playing game? Maybe I should get that.
Interested in a certain role-playing game.
Cannot say, will not say yes or no.
Exactly. Yeah.
I believe there's another word, Curtis. I don't think you need to add it to the list, but I think that's called synergy.
Yeah. Well, I told Jeremy, I was like, you're too good at marketing for that to just be a coincidence. Like that definitely was planned. But I think it's a great idea. I mean, one of the biggest kind of concerns that I had, and I'm sure you guys as well, with the RPG is like how easy is it going to be to communicate and show this off to folks that are not in this community? You know,
Right.
You guys have your own fans that have been buying from you for years, and as you put out new lines like Infinite Legions and Figure Obscura and all this stuff, that you know we already buy that because we're buying all the other stuff.
Correct.
So
yeah.
getting us to invest in the RPG, no problem.
Right.
But getting it in front of folks that have no idea what's going on, maybe they don't even collect toys.
Right.
That is where the concern is, and I think this is a good way to kind of let some of these people know that you're around.
Yeah. The gateway drug.
There you go.
The gateway drug to more plastic. Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's cool.
I have a little side.
Doing some more like gaming conventions this year, and we're starting to get it in front of people who aren't familiar with the line, and we're kind of seeing our stuff for the first time. So it's cool, man. It's really exciting. It's an exciting time to be doing this.
Yeah,
for sure.
Very cool. I was just gonna say, Curtis, real quick, that like I was about to say I don't know who would be playing RPGs like this and not collect some form of toys. But I had all the people in my D&D campaign when I took Shadow Equidron because I got it at work and I took it to show it off. They were like, "Why do you have that?" Like, are you kidding me? This is straight up D&D. What are you talking about?
Because I like horses.
Yeah, because it's awesome. Because it's metal as fuck. I think this one was for you, Jesse.
From Boba Chuck. Thank you for the mention feature. It's the Cyan Lion from Nada Toys.
Oh,
amazing figure, and I highly recommend him. Articulation for brute scale is insane.
Oh wow!
Some sort of emojis I can't read.
Fist bump.
that's a
high five hands
right there. So
and
back
a fire flame. Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go.
La, la, la.
So one of the things that I talk about often, Jesse, as well, is just how cool the folks at the studio are, right? Like, I brought, I went to my first Legions Con in 22 and loved it. Came back, told my wife all about it, and I was like, you need to go next year. Like, you just need to go and experience it, even if it's just one time, just like go and see what it's like and stuff. And she went to intern that year, and before we were even done with intern, we haven't even started the convention yet, she was like, I'm coming back next year. I'm coming back each year, right? Aww. And it was just based on the people that work there at the studio. And I think, as great as the toys are, I think the best thing that the Horsemen have done is really build this culture of that place to where you've got folks that enjoy this stuff, that can do their job really well, but also are cool people, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I'd like you guys to talk a little bit about kind of the culture there and what it's like to work there. And then we'll kind of get into a little bit of how you guys came to be there. So, but yes, what is it like working there on a daily basis?
So I'm going to be honest, I got a little bit blindsided by it. I did not go in expecting to be emotionally invested in what I was doing there, the people there. I've been in the toy industry a really long time, and I've never seen anything like this. And I came in very much like, all right, it's cool, but it's a job. I'm gonna don't get too attached.
Punch the time clock and
gotta leave it at the end of the night. Like don't fall into that. And it's just not possible.
Nope. Can't confirm.
From the top, they make everybody there feel a part of it. You go to work every day and you do work with your friends. I've been kind of thinking about it like it's like when you're a kid and you're building a fort in the woods. Like it's work. Like it's still a lot of hard work. You're hauling stuff. But like you feel like you're working on something that you're really excited about, and it's really fun, and you're doing it with your friends, and like so it like that's kind of the vibe. Is just like you're building this fort in the woods with your friends, like and I never would have expected it going in.
For real. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
What about you, Dustin?
It's good. It's good work. It's good work. I love it. And like really new to this toy scene. I'll be honest with everybody. Like very new. Working with Horsemen for me like a little over like 2.5 years. But like it's great. I think it was like the first Legions Con I went to. I think it was 2022 or 2023. I really saw it in action. I was like, wow, this is what this is. And I was like, holy crap! I'm like it's cool. I feel like most of that I'm like part of this. Like I see the community every time. It's cool.
Dustin, your first Legions Con was with the company, right?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Mine too. And again, like I did not expect to have the experience that I did with the show. I mean, you talk about the studio, like the community in general is unreal, and I was not prepared for that.
Nope.
I went into first Legion's Con. I was like, man, I got to work a weekend. Like, what is this?
Right. I was like, it's work. It's fine. I'm okay with it.
Not ready for just how welcoming everybody was, how warm everybody
the warmth, the good energy, the vibes. Everyone was there for just being nerds. I was like, oh, this is fucking beautiful. This is cool.
And like, and I almost was like wanted to keep it at arm's length, and it's just not possible.
Yeah.
It's not possible to not get pulled into that and want to be a part of that. And it's just it's amazing.
It's a super unique situation. I don't even want to say in the toy industry, but really just in the consumer world.
You
typically have the folks that make stuff over here, right? And then you got the folks that buy stuff over here, but they don't interact. They don't have that, it's like I'm not reaching out to Hasbro. Like I don't have somebody that I can talk to and say, oh, I really loved that drop this past week, or hey, have you guys ever thought about this? Like there's those lines of communication aren't open.
Customer 372.5. Bye bye.
Yeah, exactly. So and it's both a blessing and a curse, because I know there's also times where because you guys share so much, because of how involved you are in the community, sometimes it can lead to a sense of entitlement by some fans, where they expect you to do something, and if you don't do it exactly the way they want to, they can get a little upset.
And confirm.
Yeah, but it's still, like you said, from the top down, the fact that there's all these creative people, and they foster and encourage this creativity amongst you guys, amongst the community, to where when the 3D printed parts started coming out and people started making customs, they didn't go, hey, don't do that. Like don't change our product. Don't we don't want that. They totally encouraged it. And so you see that. So like people go there, and it's just, when you go to Legions Con, it is a place just full of super artistic, creative folks that are just really fun and cool to be around.
That was the other thing that I did not see going in. I had no idea my first Legions Con that I walked into the dealer room expecting it to be a toy show.
Just like toy show, right?
Yeah. Exactly. And I was like, 95% of this is like maker space. Like this is like customs, people doing dios. Like it was just And there was definitely some like toy booths in there, which, don't get me wrong, I've spent some money at as well. So I'm not,
but you're right, Adam. It's just, you're like in such creative space. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. And I just did not see it coming.
Blown away. For real. Yeah.
So I'd like to hear kind of how you guys started with them, like where that came from. And just so you know, the story to beat is Cameron's. Like Cameron has the story to beat because, just going to Dunkin' Donuts at the right time and getting a coffee and seeing Bill Mancuso and having him go, hey, by the way, we work a couple doors down. If you ever want any work, come on down and see us. And that's how he ends up getting a job. to where after that story came out, I think every fan in New Jersey started going to that Dunkin' Donuts. with the whole,
it takes so long every time I order.
Yeah, they might get pulled in.
This is where it all began.
Right.
Dustin, you want to go first? You were there first. You were there before me.
Oh, thank you, Adam. I nothing wrong really. I had. Like I said, I was not really in like the action figure space, but I love it. I appreciate it. Like I have some stuff, have some figures. I'm more like into Gundam models, Gunpla. But so through that, I met Diego through other hobbies like LARP, and then we became friends through Gunpla and stuff. And he was like, "Hey man, you need work?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I fucking need work." And it just became like I was just there to help them with the shipping, with with receiving product, this, that, and then it just kept me there full time. It's been great.
Very cool.
And now you're the bouncer at the entrance to the shop, and you got your own lanyard ID this year.
I did. Someone really awesome designed that lanyard.
You just never know where anything's going to go there.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'm the bouncer of the.
And what's funny is like when I first saw you, that like you look super serious when you're at the door. Like, dude, arms crossed, stern look on your face, and it's like, do not try to cut in this line. Do not try to slip into the room. Like, this guy is not putting up with your shit. And then it's like, then you get to know Dustin. It's like, oh, this guy's just fun. He's cool.
I think a good example is like, you ever seen like videos of like New Zealand bouncers? Like, they're just like, and they're like just gigantic. Like, I'm Filipino. I'm not the gigantic islander people of like Samoan people. They're just like brick houses, and they're just like they're like, anyways, yeah. So like, don't interrupt, and you're gonna go that way, okay? Sounds good, right? They're just so friendly, but like this gigantic, massive muscle will easily like crush your skull. It's just like, I guess, should I be like a gentle giant? I guess
There you go. It works.
Speaking of gentle giant, before we move on to the next thing, Curtis, I don't know if you can pull up the giveaway tool. We have a giveaway.
Oh, sure.
I've finally gotten some things organized, and I've been sitting on this since Legions Con from Jason over at Brain Explosion. What is it? Brain Explosion Customs. Gave me a Sir Valgard to give away from Legions Con. So this is the Legions Con exclusive with the special parts.
You got a hashtag?
I don't know if you just want to do just Valgard.
Sure.
Keep it simple. VALGARD, and I'll make the banner for it, but we'll get that rolling here in a second.
It's GARD?
VALGARD.
Man, they spell things weird. All right.
No, we don't.
That one seems like the most straightforward name in
There
the
should
entire
be a U
run.
in there, right? In guard?
You want like Valgardi,
No, not
like the
necessarily.
E at the end of the D.
I was expecting a U in there, like the word guard, but
like Guard.
right.
Like Guard.
Yeah. All right. Well, Adam, what about you?
Adam's turn.
How did you work your way in there?
So
Real quick, for folks who've not watched the stream or doesn't know how this works, just type hashtag Valgard as it's spelled, scrolling across the screen, and you only have to do it once. And we'll in a little bit we'll just do a random drawing. So stay tuned, and we'll let you know. Sorry,
All right.
Adam.
I guess I would start with the fact that I've known Diego.
Diego.
That's the common link.
I've known Diego forever. And this is the third job that Diego and I have worked together.
All right.
So everything, yeah. So,
Did you at your past jobs know that he also was a bear?
I have recently discovered that he's also a bear. This is new information to me.
Okay.
But yeah, Diego and I go way back, and so I had gotten out of a job that I really wasn't enjoying,
Mm-hmm.
and I had gotten into a job that I liked a lot more, and that went under.
Mm.
And I've never been unemployed before. I've never been in that position. And so my plan was, it was the first time ever in my life that I was on unemployment, had some time to kind of like figure out my next step. And I thought, well, I think I deserve to get a little weird.
Okay.
So my plan was to rock a solid month of just getting weird, sleeping in, day drinking,
Fun employment,
doing a lot of dio building,
Living your best
working on
life.
projects. Sleep when you're tired, wake up when you're not. Just get weird. And I didn't get too far into that space. And Diego reached out to me, and he was like, "Hey, so we really need somebody, and I think you're the guy for the job." And I said, "That's really awesome, but I kind of want to get weird." And he was like, "I really think this is a good chance." And I was like, "It really sounds like it, but I really was looking forward to some quality high strangeness." So I had to weigh it, and I kind of decided, like, you know what, like, let's take a run at this. And again, I came in not expecting it to be something that I ended up really passionate about.
Yeah.
I came in being like, "Hey, it's a great opportunity. You seem happy here."
Mhm.
Like, that's not how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
I
You don't enjoy your job. How does that
my
work?
plan was a month of getting weird and then starting to look for something soul crushing to do for the rest of my life. Like, that was actually the plan. So I jumped in on this, and I started with shipping. So
you
I
kicked
was
Adam's ass. You almost killed Adam.
Yeah,
He was not strong for the world of shipping.
that's
It's okay.
That is not the only reason I'm not still in shipping, but yeah. So
you broke him.
That wasn't your forte.
Yeah, I pulled my back probably a week in, like really bad. And actually, that's not even an accurate thing. I pulled a muscle in like this area,
Mm-hmm.
and it just laid me out. It's never happened to me before. It was and it was funny too, because I was kind of doing this like repetitive motion in the shipping room, like getting stuff out of boxes and doing stuff, and I felt like it was like tight, but I was kind of like ignoring it.
Yeah,
it felt kind of like a pop.
Because you don't know if it's soreness or pain. Like, there's a difference,
pain,
right?
like
soreness you can deal with.
And I was
Pain
like, I
you
can
gotta
handle
do
the
something
soreness.
about.
And then I felt like a pop, and then I was like, oh, and like ironically, the pop was not while I was doing that. Like, I went to lunch, I went to go pick something up, I went to put something down actually, and it just happened, and I was like, this is bad. And so I was like out for a little bit. They welcomed me back into the shipping room though.
We did.
They weren't just like, yeah, you're done, you're dead.
Done. So, Adam, you are no.
Dead
We
to
did.
us.
But and then so yeah, I was I shipped with these guys for quite a while, and then and Diego wanted to get me over into customer service, so I kind of like made that transition over, and so that's a lot of what I've been doing over there since. But
Excellent.
at the same
It would be nice to Adam.
Yes, that's right.
I will find you. You be nice to Adam.
I control the fate of but at the same time, like, the amount of opportunities that they've given me since I've been there, to do dio work, to do paint work, to just like it's unbelievable. And again, like, I've worked in this industry for a very long time, and within 1 year, this is the first place where anybody's just been like, "Oh, hey, you can do things like let's pay you to do those things." And I was like, well, I'm gonna go home and do those anyway. Like,
well, and that's what I think is so amazing about that place, is that they bring in folks that already kind of enjoy this stuff, right? And then they also find out what they're good at, and then they utilize it. And they take, they use that to their benefits. Like, how can you take something you already enjoy doing and use that to make money? Right.
Yeah.
That's like the dream, so.
And Yeah, it's wild. Like, and it's funny
Yeah.
because there's so many things that like I've been doing on my own for years and never expected anybody to pay me to do. I mean, like that's
Yeah, for sure. So want to see if you guys can take us a little bit behind the scenes. So first off, we'll start with what does like a day in the life of your job look like? We'll start with you, Dustin. So like you go to work. What does an average day look like?
So, you know, we're working people. We're working nice, solid 9 to 5. You know how it goes for us. Like blue collar workers coming to nice brisk morning. You know how it is. But truly, it's like more like a 9:30 lately. It's been kind of leaning, been pretty bad. Need to be better about my timing. Really. But so technically, we start our days at 9. The rest of the studio starts their day at 11.
oh, shots fired.
Shots fired. So it's just typical, you know, we get there, say hi to Cook, go, Chief. No, we just go about our day. So right now it's been the transition post Legions. Like, for example, it's been like transition between post Legions Con into new space. So we made the decision to be like, what's the point of bringing back Legions Con and then, you know, dumping it at our warehouse and then from warehouse
having to handle
warehouse.
it again.
Exactly. So we were able to like facilitate that process. So it's been that pretty much since then.
Very cool. Okay, what about you, Adam?
For the record, you guys are both doing the bulk of all of this move over there while maintaining like our shipping schedule. Like, I mean, like you guys are juggling a lot of stuff over there. Like,
hey, we do good. We do good. I always say, Cooker runs a tight ship.
I mean, you know, Dustin's burying the lead. Like they are moving everything over to the new warehouse, setting up the new warehouse while still keeping on top of like all of our whatever shipping is happening.
Right.
I mean, like, yeah, they're absolutely killing it. Like,
thank you. Oh, thank you.
Well, and the next, you know, big wave should be arriving soon.
Real soon.
That'll be interesting to see kind of what that is like, picking a huge wave like that, because you know, picking in stock orders and stuff, you know, that's there's not as many of those coming in as if, you know, when you get like 3 containers dumped on you and you got to get it all out the door. So I think that'll be interesting to see what that looks like in your new space.
I'm excited.
I think the new space is also set up for receiving probably a lot better than our old space. Like I think even the process of bringing stuff in is going to be more efficient, and just easier to work with. Like, and you know, and that might be me just talking, but I do think that like it's just going to be a lot better for everybody. Dustin, you're laughing.
I'm excited, like, because it's always like. It's just fun to see what's going to happen, you know? It's just like the anticipation. Ooh, I'm excited to how to work the new space. Like I said, we're going to try something out, new stuff. I'm always going to keep hooting and hollering for Cookie. Like I said, great boss, runs a tight ship. So it'd be good.
Love
the warehouse. The warehouse is his baby. So it's awesome being in that world and watching him work. It's cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Jesse, did you have something there?
Yeah, we got a super chat from Brian Carr. Thank you, Brian. $5 super chat. Four Horsemen truly only hires great people. Met everyone at intern, and they're all just nice, kind people, and it sets the tone for the whole community. Guy Segway coming in with I agree with this comment, and I think Curtis and I would both totally 100% agree with that.
I'm going to let you know a secret with that.
Yeah.
The reason for that is because none of us want to work with assholes.
That's true though. That is true.
We 40 hours a week together plus
then some.
Yeah. Nobody wants to work with people who they don't enjoy being with. And,
I mean, I've been, you know, kind of following the ins and outs of this studio for the last, you know, 4.5, 5 years. And I can only think of like one jerk that was there, and he didn't last long. Like it was, you know,
you can't in that.
You can't.
You just can't.
Yeah. But it is pretty impressive, because I know, like, when we show up for intern, you know, it is right before you guys are having your biggest wave reveal of the year. It's 2 days before you have your biggest con of the year, and I would expect in a normal workplace, like that's like your Super Bowl, right? So you should be like super stressed out and like you know, I know when I'm around people at my work that are stressed out, they don't want anybody talking to them. It's like, leave me the fuck alone, right? And so here we are, like a day before your biggest reveal, 2 days before your biggest convention, and you invite all these people into your studio, and everybody's nice. Like everybody that worked there is like ready to answer questions and super helpful. Nobody is like, listen, I'm busy, don't talk to me.
Yeah, whoever planned it that way, terrible planning.
Terrible.
Yeah.
That's also terrible marketing if we were ever to act that way to you guys. Also bad.
But it
No,
is
you
interesting.
get so
Like you
much
show
fun.
up and everybody's super helpful, and it does feel like a family. I know a lot of
Thank
people
you.
say that. It does.
Thank you. Seriously.
On the other side of it, we have so much fun at Intern for a Day.
Mm.
Yeah.
So excited for what we're doing, and we love seeing everybody come into the studio. We love seeing everybody and get to show it off a bit, and just get to see everybody. And like, you know, half of you guys, you know, we see once a year, and it's so nice.
Mm.
And like it's a blast. I mean, we have such a good time at it, and like despite the fact that like we've got a lot going on, you know, it's almost a welcome chance for us to kind of catch our breath and being like, despite everything that's going on, like, you know,
It's
we
fine.
kind of like
It's-
have that day in the middle of it. That we
It's
can
just
kinda, like,
nice.
hang out with all of you guys and stuff.
It's grounding, you know. It's just nice. Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Absolutely.
So what is that the experience from intern? Well, let's start the day before intern. So kind of getting ready for intern, the intern, G-Con, Legions Con. Like what is that like 5-6 day stretch look like for you guys? Like what is that like?
That's an entire month long stretch, by the way. I will say that much. It is
Yeah.
never the week of no. We were like, it is November. Even like late October, we're like, oh, next month, Legion's Con, we're in it. We are going. We are planning. We are going.
No.
Yeah, I think it's very different per department too. The last 2 years, I've been doing Dio work right up until like the last possible minute of Legion's Con, and it's really fun, but it's also like really like crunch time. Like, yeah, it's intense.
Yeah.
But you know, not 2025, but 2024. I was working the Armory experience when we were doing it at Intern for a Day, and the minute that I finished there, I had to dive back into like the warehouse and get back to work on these dios. And I feel like 2025 we were a little more ahead of the game.
It was way more order, you know. Absolutely, admittedly, yeah. Like it was
2024. I felt like we
saw
like 9-10 o'clock at night, and we were still finishing up stuff to get on the
raw, you know, because it was like really our first year doing that, right, Adam? Right, and
first year doing
for both that Armory experience, it was like first year for that for everybody. Right. So it's like it's just so like raw.
Yeah,
but we take that and we see that, and then we adapt it for how to improve next year. That's just like the wonderfulness. Of this team and the studio. Like we see, we experience, we go, you know, it's it.
But
well, I know, like before
trying out the Armory experience for the first time, and so we're kind of working out the bugs, and yet in the back of my brain, I'm like, oh, there's like unfinished stuff. That, like, as soon as this is like, I can walk away from this, I have to go get my hands dirty and like.
That's cool. Well, I mean, you know, before what is it, 23? Before, you know, like. It changed venues every year. And so for the last few years now, you guys have been in the same place, same hotel, which I got to imagine really helps out the planning process because you already kind of know, you know, what the square footage is, what the layout looks like, where you're going to put some things. You can kind of build off of what you did the year before and make some minor tweaks and adjustments. Like it feels like that is a huge win to be able to kind of go into that same venue. And then on top of that, the hotel seems so accommodating to everything that you're doing that weekend.
Oh, yeah.
They love us there. I will say that they love us. Yeah.
And our show team is such a finely oiled machine. Like it's, I mean, they have just got it down. Like at this point, it's wild.
Yeah. Well, I know you were talking about the dios, and I think like just the displays the last few years have been just amazing. You know, you've got you got these big glass cases, and now you like this year you guys had like the signage all around them with you know, like Trevor's photography and stuff.
Thank you, Len. Thank you.
Yeah, dude, it's just like
Len in
continued
general
to
for
get
making things like a little slicker, a little
correct.
more-
Yeah.
You know what? Yes, I'll say that. With Len on the team now, everything is even well more oil than it is. It's nice. It's good.
It was a
Thank you.
nice presentation, like a very professional looking presentation this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it definitely, yeah.
Yeah, it's I think it was 22 at the La Quinta where Joe was setting up the display, and I think he got his finger like smashed in the glass because he's trying to put it together, and people like are trying to help and stuff, and it was just like I think he got to one of those points where it was like, everybody just leave me alone. Let me do this. But you know, going from that where you've got like one guy trying to do all this to having like a team and signage and big pictures and you've got the big statues and all this kind of stuff, like it's just a whole production now.
Oh, it's wild. It's
fun.
absolutely, and we have such an amazing team to do it.
for real.
You know, I think, I mean, Bill and Dan building the lifestyles. They
Awesome.
did
Killer.
Oh, dude, they are incredible. And like, you know, full disclosure, 2025, the port dial was all of them. I unfortunately was very stuck over in customer service land for the duration of that, and so it breaks my heart to not be a part of it, because that was such an unbelievable piece, and like I just wanted to get in there and play too. But there's nothing I could have done. They did. Like, those guys are absolutely incredible, and they knocked it out of the park. Absolutely beautiful piece, while doing the life size that year too. So like, just unreal.
I didn't mean to bring up any old wounds, Joe. Sorry about that.
Let's see what you did there.
Yeah, but it's pretty impressive. So you guys are getting ready way ahead of time. You're kind of planning out how things are going.
This year,
what does your role look like during intern? Like, what are you guys doing during intern?
What did you say there, Adam? Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, I think this year we're even more ahead of the game. Like, I feel really like we're already like really planning ahead. And I don't know, maybe I'm going to jinx us by saying it, but I really feel like we're
Don't you do this to me, Adam. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you dare.
So what does like a day of intern look like for you guys? Like what is your roles during that time period?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it changes year to year, I guess. Like, yeah. I mean, I guess I've been at the armory table for the last 2 years, which is a blast, because I see everybody. The armory thing has been so fun, man. Like, I love watching people come in and get excited about those parts, and like seeing everybody build. 2024 was awesome, because that space that we were in where we had the armory set up is gorgeous.
It was cool. It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah. And
at intern, where it was like across the parking lot.
Yes, correct. Yes,
and,
correct.
And I had a really nice moment where, like, again, like, that's my first intern for a day, right?
Yeah.
Because, you know, I haven't even done Legion's Con at that point. Like, it's all so new to me. And, you know, when you get that first rush and everybody's coming in and everybody's like geeking out over parts and like, and
right.
And then there's like a little bit of time before like everything switches over to the next, like, you know, the next class comes in.
Right.
And I look around, and because there was all those little like tables and like kind of alcoves and stuff, and I look around and everybody's like hanging out and building parts. And like, it reminded me of like Christmas morning, when like everybody's already opened their presents, and now like they're starting to kind of like actually open them and play
show off, you know, like a little like
the rush is over, and now everybody's just kind of like, and it was just such a sweet homey vibe. Like, it was really cool. And I think that might have been the first moment where I really got an inkling that I was like, oh, this is really something happening here.
Yeah. I was that first armory experience at intern. I was the first one that made it to the register where you were at. It was me on one side and Jordan on the other. And I don't know if you remember, but we were racing, but we were racing for two different things. He was racing to check out first. Okay. And I was racing to get to the $10 parts because I wanted a bunch of them. And I ended up getting 20 sets of the bear parts.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's really cool.
And it feels like now you've got a real good kind of process with it where people come over and you're like, okay, did you get a set of legs? Do you have this? Do you have that? But that first time where people are coming through and you've never experienced the armory, this is brand new. What is that like as you're sitting there at the register and you've got two lines funneling right to you to start?
Retail flashbacks. Yeah. Yeah, definitely Christmas rush. Yeah, back in the day. Yeah, a little bit. I had to squash that down, get it under control. But no, it was fun, man. And it's fun too. It was funny too because I've never done shows, so I hadn't even run registers for our shows before, so it was really trial by fire, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I came in and you guys were those lines came up and I was like, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I know what I'm doing. This might go terribly wrong.
Well, and they had both lines just funneling to one register. It was just you. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I think they changed that once it went to the convention. Once we got to Legion's Con, they kind of had two checkouts or something. But at intern, it was just the one register, and it was both lines funneled to you, and you're having to go. Did you get your gold part? Did you grab your clamshell? Did you just making sure everybody's got their stuff. So
it was wild too because it was such a rush and it was so intense, and then you get that lull and you kind of get into this the zone, and then everything kind of settles down and you catch your breath and you're like, oh my god, yeah, it's intense.
Very cool. What about you, Dustin? What are you doing during intern?
Well,
you guard doors. You're like this.
No, see it's great. If only I could just be no. So our for warehouse, we're probably still. I guess my day will start with rushing to the Dunkin' Donuts again. It's like, oh shit, we need coffee for breakfast. Whoops. Real quick, running a cookie in and out and whatever. That's how we'll start. That's how this year started. And just being on standby and moving the product that when you guys get the sheet and you fill it out, and that's pretty much what we're doing during and for the most part.
See, now when I talk to Greg about what he does, all I hear is playing with toys and eating pizza.
Don't talk to Greg. Greg, I know you're watching here. Don't stop this.
It sounds like that's all the warehouse does is just play with toys and eat pizza.
That's what Greg does.
You're blowing Greg up over here.
That's so cool. So then you get to G-Con, and obviously there's Jeremy and the owners and stuff up at the table, and then there's a bunch of you guys in the back room and some of you out with the people and stuff. So what is that experience like for you guys going through G-Con?
Dustin?
Very I guess very what you picture behind the scenes. Everyone, it's our space to breathe. Everything's happening. We're going over what we need to do, and usually when that time for us before G-Con, it's our quick lunch for that day. So we're ready. What's happening, guys? After G-Con happens, and we open those lines and everything. It's just I guess a little way to describe it to be like the calm before the storm, right, Adam? It's just that breath before it all begins. Yeah.
Do you what's the energy like when they do something like they bring out the bear? Right, and the room explodes, right? What is that like for you guys?
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah,
it's a little weird too because while a lot of that's going on, we're at least I was last year, just doing setup. So while everybody's in those rooms, we're building dios and building those displays out in the lobby, and
all are occupied, away from the hallways.
It's you're almost a little disconnected from it.
Okay.
and there's a little bit of this like timeline crunch, like, all right, we got to get this stuff set up because when those doors open, like, and everybody comes flooding out.
Flooded, yeah.
Yeah.
You're immediately attacked.
Yeah.
Like,
So
what you
there-
doing?
there
What
is
you going?
this,
You know,
like,
you know how
bit
it is.
of like, we gotta like lock this stuff down, and we gotta like get this done before like, you know, before that
Yeah.
happens. And so yeah, it's weird, and it's weird to know that, like, you know, when you hear those like those cheers coming in the other room, and you're like, oh man, it's coming.
Do you guys like this is something I just kind of popped into my head, like as far as like the big dios and stuff goes. So like this year you had the you know, the big, you know, wave with all the, you know, sea creatures and all this pirates and all this kind of stuff, and the way that you guys had the figures set up on that display looked amazing. Are you guys like building that and doing that ahead of time, like just to make sure you see how things are going to fit in certain spots and what they're going to look like and stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Yes.
So you already know, like, this figure is going to go here, this one's going to be in this pose, this, like, all that.
A lot of
then,
it
then
is,
we build the scene from there. You're
planned
correct.
around
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
like, a lot of
exactly.
the
Yep.
builds are planned around, like, all right, we're gonna have an alcove here for this character. This, you know, we're gonna build this in here for this. Like that's factored into a lot of the builds right away.
Yeah. Even to like an extra layer of like thinking of like how would be the best way to display said figure. Then
Yeah,
it
yeah,
kind of comes
totally.
to that exactly. You know. Yeah.
It's less evident on like the seaport, because the seaport is just so overwhelming and big and like awesome in general.
Right.
But like, you know, you think back to 2024 and like the little temple ruins. Like that literally was like the most efficient, like, you know, like this is for this character and this is like the footprint that we've got to work with. So like I'm gonna build this part, you know, this platform to like this size, and like, you know, and like, yeah, like it's almost all spec'd out just for display purposes.
Just exactly correct. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the big one.
Hit me.
Oh boy.
Baethir.
Oh.
I mean, from
Baethir?
the reveal to setting it up in the lobby, that big diode that everybody wanted. Like, I know I wanted, Trevor wanted that big like rock piece for it to go on. It looked awesome. It's amazing.
Thank you.
We definitely need that. If there's any way that we can get that at some point, we need that. But yeah, tell us about that. The whole, you know, the Baethir process.
So I mean, are we going to go from like
Yeah. Right.
Whatever it was like for you. Yeah,
or are we just
I want to
talking,
see what it was like for you guys. So yeah, when did you even know that they're doing a dragon? What is yeah?
Ooh.
Not too long.
Yeah, it was not too long after you started.
After I started,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I can say we can safely say that, right?
Yeah.
And it was cool too because I also when I got out of the shipping room, I was doing a lot of not only customer service, but I was doing a lot of our like 3D print cleanup work.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like that was really fun. So like right at that point, we're like, hey, we're making this big fucking dragon. I can swear on the show, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to bring your show from a PG to a.
No, you're good.
No cursing on the
Yeah,
Christian
it was
Minecraft
like
server.
it was just this like, we're doing this, right? Like it was just such a like even from the prototyping stage, we were like, how the hell are we going to do this?
Right? It's like how.
And like, and it was really exciting too, because like we like those wings are so big that we had to print them in 4 parts.
Oh wow.
And so even for like the prototypes, like we had to print them in parts and then like kind of combine them, and it was like super fun.
You know, yeah.
Because like you know,
I know
I had on there that like somebody was like, here, like make this happen, and I was like, well, that's fun. Okay. And so like, you know, so I'm like working on like, you know, like trying to keep the texture consistency as like, you know, as I'm like combining parts and like doing a little carving and like
right.
And like I was like, this is fantastic. And as you're together, you're like, this thing is goddamn huge.
Yep.
Like, you don't realize it until it's kind of like it's coming out and it's in your hands, and you're like working on the pieces and you're putting the pieces together, and you're like, God damn, like this is so big. And like we're doing this, right? Like, this is crazy. Like, even around the studio, there was just this sense of like, holy crap, like we're doing this.
It's happening. Like we are building this. We are making this thing. We are making the dragon. Once it is going, it is happening.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah. I think even in the studio, there was a sense of like, I can't believe we're doing this. Like, this is kind of wild. And like,
I know why I had interviewed Sherry about like the process of painting it. And she said, you know, normally she gets like if she's painting a figure, she'll get a tray of all the parts broken out and whatever. So she said with Beathir, she would get a tray and she would paint all these pieces, and then another tray would come, and then she would paint that one, and then another tray. And she's like, the trays just kept coming; they didn't stop, and I didn't know how many I was gonna get. So.
The excitement in the studio was so for real. Like, it was so palpable. Like, every time that anything, anytime that anything like came out of the printer and you know, and we're putting things together, and every like stage of that development, everybody was just like, dude, this is awesome. Like, this is so fun. Like, there was just such a genuine, and again, coming back to that feeling of like being a kid and like building that fort in the woods, like you're all just really excited to watch this happen, you know, and and you're doing it, and everybody who's involved is like, this is awesome, right?
It's like, a major deal. Like, it's a big accomplishment.
Keeping our crap shut the entire time. We're like just like waiting to just. I just want to be like, we want to tell you. We want to tell you so badly. We want to be like, hey, how's it going on, Jesse? Nice, brother. We're making a dragon. I'm like, you know, like, just like have to keep that in. Oh my goodness. And once it happened at Legion's Con, we're like, wow, just so vivid, the energy in that room.
So yeah, leading up to that like reveal was wild.
Was big. I was like, you felt it. Like,
yeah, and we're getting closer and closer, and we're like, dude, people are gonna go nuts, man. Like because we're going nuts, you know what I mean? Like, and we've been seeing it in parts, and we're that excited. We're like, if we're this like psyched about it, when people see it for the first time and it's all together and it's just goddamn huge.
We're like saying, like, we better have some EMT on call. This is gonna be bad. Like, please no. Please.
The reaction of the crowd in the room that day, which I know we were all in there, and there's video of it which doesn't capture the feeling. You know, when Joe and the other guys are like pulling the curtain back and wheeling it in, like, how much of a release was that for you in being able to share it with everybody, see it all together yourselves in front of everybody?
It was huge. It was so huge.
It's so good.
And like, it was just, not having to like keep that secret.
I know, just finally, oh my gosh, guys, look, we have a fucking awesome dragon. I can tell you that, look at this fucking awesome dragon, you know?
I know, like,
he was gonna like let something slip, or like, you know, like
for me, back in 24, I was on Jeremy's show at one point. It was I think it was like maybe September, October. It was like towards the end of the year. And I'm on his show, and he had like, we're closing out the show, and I was like, hey, I got a question for you. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, so next year is your double anniversary, the anniversary of Mythic Legion, the anniversary of the studio, and it's the year of the dragon. We're definitely getting a dragon, right? You know, and he wouldn't commit, he wouldn't say anything, and I'm like, and so 25 starts, and I'm like, we're 100% getting a dragon. Like, you cannot have the double anniversary, have the year of the dragon. Corn Boys mentioned this thing like 5-10 years ago about a dragon. There's no way they don't do a dragon.
You have an inside guy, Curtis.
January, no dragon. February, no dragon. Like
24. You mean 24?
It's 24. Yeah, sorry. And it's going throughout the year, and then we get to Legion's Con, or we get to G-Con, and they start doing the reveals, and then they pull, I can't remember her name, but the lady that has like the little dragon, right?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yes,
And she's
yes,
got like
yeah,
the little
yeah,
dragon,
yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm
Arya.
like, these motherfuckers are trolling us now. Like, like
No,
they
no.
know we've been
No.
waiting the whole
We would-
year
we
for a
would
dragon,
never.
and then they're gonna
No,
show us
yeah.
this little thing. Like,
Yeah.
nah, there's no way they show us that unless they have something planned. There's something behind that curtain there. So that's when I knew for sure we were getting one.
Let me
Was
ask
that
you
him?
guys this: when
Yeah.
you finally saw it, was it more impressive and majestic than like you even imagined?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially with that display and like the, like the just it's up on there. Yeah. So good. It looked majestic as shit. And the
Yeah.
fact that you couldn't even carry it, the fact that you had to like pull everything back and just like wheel it forward, like this thing can't even be picked up. We're just gonna wheel it forward. So.
That was an engineering question, like right from the get go. Because it's a monster, and like, and that's of course, like that's not a factory piece. That's all like prototype.
Yeah,
correct.
And you definitely don't want to break that.
Yeah,
No.
and it's 100 times more delicate than than anything else.
Right.
Production, right? Exactly.
Yeah, like none of the like real articulation is like really built into it yet. Like it's not a playable. So like we're like we gotta get this thing to hold together.
Yeah.
And then and stay together and like.
I was actually the one that brought it into Legion's Con. Like they're like,
oh,
what do we do with the dragon? We have this awesome big. I'll say it. We have this awesome big company. What do you do? I was like, I guess I'll take it in my car. Sure. I'll say that.
Nice.
Was the pressure intense?
Yeah, because I'm wrapped up. I'm like, oh, people gonna see me bring this fucking dragon. It's some like ET shit, I'm like, oh my god, like, smuggle this guy's. Be like, go away. We go, Greg, come here, block me. And then just like, here you go, Joe. Here's the dragon. Set it up,
Dustin's got it in the basket of his bicycle.
It's like, my goodness.
I'm so disappointed that wasn't how we brought it in.
It's like coming on a bicycle. Oh my god!
All right, when the production pieces actually come in, we're totally doing a photo shoot of Dustin and a bicycle and the dragon in the basket,
the red hoodie and the.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
So,
I'm in. Let's make it happen.
So they show it. There's the big pop in the room, and now you've got to get it from that room to where it's going to be displayed.
Yeah.
So without breaking it, without dropping it, without people touching it and grabbing at it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So walk us through that, like the process of getting it from the G-Con room to then getting it on display.
I actually proposed an engineering system of like a Beyblade with chainsaw, so it keep people away. So
Very nice.
Be like, if you're dead, you can't see the witness's dragon. I think it'd be good. Keep away. But no, oh my god, that's. Go ahead, Adam.
It was tense. We had two dragons. We had two dragons.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plays. And thankfully, the one on the rock was kind of already like we just kind of wheeled that bad boy back out there and
Exactly.
But the other one we had to kind of construct there.
Yeah.
Well, you had 3, right? Because you also had the butter dragon.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. That's true.
The affectionately been known as the butter dragon. Yeah, the one that's all yellow.
Chilling in pieces. We didn't have
to
that. That was other people's
Oh my
problem.
god, that does look like butter. Oh my goodness. Like now I want to kind of see like one of those like hot pot videos where I just want to see it melting in the. Oh my god,
that
was pretty good. That was pretty good
for Bayathir, where you had it just all stretched out and the flame and like. You're like, oh my god, this thing is just massive. Like it is ridiculously huge. Like I've been collecting toys pretty much my whole life, and I've never seen anything that big. Like it was just massive. So
even again, when we were kind of like putting together everything, like the first time that we put all of the pieces together and stretched it out, and like the tail was fully stretched out, and like we kind of have it on the lunch table or something,
Like we couldn't have lunch, okay? Everyone, we sacrificed many of our lunch spaces for you.
I don't believe that Greg ever sacrificed a lunch. That doesn't add up.
Well, no, Curtis, I had said lunch space.
Oh, God,
lunch is very serious here.
We just all ate in the other room.
But our precious lunch space,
But yeah, like even then, there was almost this like, holy crap! Like, what did we get ourselves into?
Yep. It's like
yeah,
it was definitely a monster. No pun intended, 'cause it's a dragon, but yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, it was good.
I gotta
crazy.
say, as excited as I am for the figure and like all the add-on parts with it, the lore behind it and what it's doing to the world of Mythos and expanding, or that it's part of this whole like expansion where we've only been in this small percentage
little
of the
these
globe.
factions, it's like yes,
And-
yeah.
And with what the Dawns of Discovery opened up more, like because I remember for years, Jeremy, since I got into the line, I've heard Jeremy and people saying like, "Oh, you're limited by what you can do with fantasy. Cosmic, you can do all these other things." I'm like, you can do whatever you want in fantasy. It's your
Correct.
world. You can make up.
Correct.
You like there are
Yes.
like you can't have laser guns and like
That's fantasy. That's your fantasy.
It does. I guess it happens in He-Man and other things.
Yeah.
But with what we've been
See?
established in Mythos so far, so
True.
based on the parameters we had currently, you couldn't do that. But if you can introduce a mechanic or a plot device or a reason why all these other things exist beyond
For unexplored territory. Yeah. Well, it's just like
I'm
when
totally
Baethir showed up, right? Like it would have been, well, how come we haven't heard about dragons before? Like how come how come nobody in the bios has ever talked about dragons and all this kind of stuff? Like where have the dragons been? Oh, well, they've not been in this area. They were in the other places, and
exactly.
so now
Right.
it makes sense.
Because the one story or someone's bio said something about like that the Dragosaur were descendant of like mythological beings that some people even question ever really existed. So like there were
Right.
little teases out there, just to be like, yeah, dragons exist, sure, but like
Sure. Yeah.
But like this year with Bulwark, right? They bring out this big crab guy. Like
I almost
where
hate
the
him.
heck's that thing been, right? Like where but now that you've gone to these other areas and it's like, oh, there's all this unexplored space, you can do whatever you want now,
Yeah.
So yeah,
I gotta say though,
it's really been good.
I'm a little mad at that plot device because that's like the major thing behind one of my stories is that the main continent,
God, I hate that.
that the first whole stat part of the story
Aw.
is taking place is kind of in this sealed off magical bubble that's like separate from the rest of the world.
Okay.
So
It's all right.
Jeremy stole
It's
your
all right.
story.
He didn't know my story.
That's between you and Jeremy, Jesse. So
Yeah.
I cannot say if I will step in or no.
But yeah, I have to say, like,
Please don't.
It's so fun when you kind of get Eric talking about
Oh yes.
lore and stuff like that because he's
It's
so
so
passionate
fun.
about it,
Mhm.
and he's got like the next 10 steps, like kind of.
It's really working.
Like-
As you see it in his body language as he's talking, like it's oh god.
Yeah.
Like he just guides you.
Very
No,
cool.
it's awesome, man. Like there's the lore is so everything's is so built on the lore, and none of it is like, for lack of a better word, like pulled out his ass. It's
Yeah, you're not winging anything. Yeah.
It's there. It's grounded. He has it. Exactly. It's written.
It's like even to more degree than like I realized, and like every once in a while, like I'll kind of just ask a couple questions, and like I realize, like, oh my god, dude, you've got huge stuff like planned, and like it's awesome. Like he's a really incredible storyteller, and like I really like the world that he's built. Like I think that it's really incredibly cool.
Very cool. All right, so now we're at Legion's Con,
Oh boy.
I feel like you guys kind of have a similar situation as vendors, right? Because we're, for the most part, we're locked in one position for the convention. You get to get a bathroom break and go grab a bite to eat or something, but for the most part, you're kind of locked into one spot. But a bunch of people are seeing you because they're coming through the line and doing all this kind of stuff. So what I'd like to know, I'd like to get from each of you just one memorable interaction over the last couple of years that, as you've been working in your spot, just like something that happened that sticks with you.
Ooh.
You can think about that for a second.
Yeah, I might
What
need
do
to
you think about that? Let's Curtis,
Do the
let's
giveaway
spin
tool?
the wheel.
Yep.
Let's do the
Yeah,
spin wheel. You guys think about this.
Prizes.
All
Let's
right.
go. Let's see it.
All right, we got 42
Right.
people entered. We got 56 watching. I'll give you guys about another 5-6 seconds, and then we're gonna pull this. So remember that is hashtag Valgard for the Legions Con exclusive Valgard with the extra set of legs. So don't miss out.
I got to get my influencer fingers on here, right?
It's your nails. Hell
Sure,
yeah. I can
sure.
see, Curtis.
Sure.
Your ASMR nails. Come with me. As we
I
look
don't
at
know.
the
That
Mythic Legion
drives me
Valgard.
insane.
We are up to 45 and
hell yeah.
spinning in 3.
Oh shit.
2,
Here we go.
1. Here we go.
Is that I just see like Bobby. Oh, it's Hank Hill, but Bobby Hill. What? Whose icon was that?
V-Dog.
Whoa.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Hit it, Jesse.
V-Dog.
Oh.
Oh yeah, V-Dog. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Hit up Jesse and get him your info, and we'll get that out to you. So,
Wow. Awesome.
Nice.
all right, Adam, going to you first. Memorable experience from working Legions Con over the last couple of years.
Man, I don't know if I could think of a specific one. God, there's
Right?
such a
Blur.
sensory overload.
Yeah.
No?
Like, and I almost can't think of anything really particular, just because there's just so much. It's
Mhm.
I can't remember the last time that I can't think of anything else to compare it to where you're just constantly bombarded
Yeah.
by such like nice memories.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like you're just constantly interacting with people who are super excited and that's infectious.
Yes.
And like everybody you're talking to is just incredibly nice, and like it goes too fast. Like I don't even, yeah.
Well, we're going to give you a get out of jail free card here.
It's like a blur.
Because Omar's got one
Whoa,
with you.
Omar, what you
Where he
got?
said that Adam was awesome in the armory this past year. He noticed that I missed a part and told me so I could go back and grab one. Good looking out, brother. So there you go.
Aw.
So
helping
glad,
people
man.
out,
So
looking
glad.
out
Yeah,
for folks.
Adam. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I
Very
mean,
good.
and that's what we're kind of trying to do up at the register. Like, we're trying to make sure everybody's got everything. Like, we want everyone to go home like happy.
Happy.
You know what I mean?
With
Very
plastic. Go home with happy with plastic. Go.
Exactly.
Indulge, please.
All right,
Yeah.
Dustin. Anybody that you've had to kick out or
No,
any bouncing
no.
problems over the last couple of years?
Thankfully, no. I cannot, and I will not say much.
Didn't have to hip toss anybody.
No. And maybe I can, but no, I would never. No, I'm just there. I don't know. It's good. I tell people you just put me by the door. I'm a fucking how the kids say I'm a yapper. I'll just go. I'll talk. I'll just be there. I'll be personable. I see you. Hey, what's up? It coincides with me I used to be a bartender, so it just works. I just like talking to people.
Are the first people in line trying to hit you up for like what things might be inside? Like what?
Yeah,
surprises?
sometimes they're like, "What's that?" I'm like, "I can't tell you." Or it's like,
We'll
you
find out
saw
one minute.
exactly. It's like because it was real, right? It's like you'll see it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, absolutely.
Like this year, you had Koi that was a surprise, and Toth that was a surprise.
Yes.
So yeah, people start getting those. What was that like when did you guys? I'm sure you guys knew both of those, but going in, correct?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of those two?
Awesome.
I love Koi, man.
Right?
Yeah,
The paint
dude,
apps are
he's
just
such a
gorgeous.
beautiful figure.
yeah, very cool. That was definitely a nice surprise. I remember, the first 5 hours this year were ridiculous. Like the line didn't stop. It was just so packed in there.
I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, it was busy. And somebody walked by our table and showed us the Koi figure, and I thought it was a custom that they bought from somebody. I was like, oh, that's a really cool custom.
Right?
Yeah, and they're like, no, that's in the room. Like you can go buy that right now. I was like, what? Like that's crazy. Like that's cool. So
that's adorable.
It's
Yeah,
so
that was
fun
awesome.
too, because and again, kind of coming back to just the enthusiasm that's just around the studio.
Mhm.
Like as as we're getting those koi parts to clean up and like hand off to painters and like things like that, like so we're seeing them like in parts, and like as we're getting those parts from Eric, we're like, well, this is awesome, like, oh man.
Right. It's like,
and
this
like,
is so cool, and we can't say nothing about it.
Yeah. And like that's kind of the thing too, is that like everybody in the studio is kind of a fan too. And so like we're getting parts and we're just like, oh, this is rad. And
right,
then like that quick, like, oh, we printed the head in clear and now like we're gonna send that over to get like, you know, painted. Like, oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to see it. Like, and like so it's so fun watching it like come together, and like we have that added enjoyment of like, oh man, people are gonna be excited about this because I'm excited about this, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like,
right.
Like,
Yeah.
how are you not like? How is this not going to be like? Yeah,
I mean, fun.
With that in mind, not asking for spoilers of stuff that hasn't been revealed. Each of you, what is a particular figure that's due to be out sometime probably this year? And again, I'm not asking. This isn't like a hey, tell us what's coming in, but what studio has estimated to ship this year? So
stuff that's already been revealed.
Yeah, stuff that's been revealed. Like, do either of you have one for the figure itself, or for customs or things you want to do with it?
Ooh, that is a good question.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
I let Curtis ran the rest of the show, and it took me the whole time to get that question. In my head.
It's a good one, Jesse. You did good.
I'm gonna think about that specifically, but I will say that I did feel that way about the Crossroads figures. Like when I originally saw them, I was like, oh my god, dude, I can't wait until these come in.
Right.
Like I was so psyched to have those in hand. So yeah, like now that we do, I'm like, this is so rad.
Are there certain characters or whether it's, you know, races or figure types that you guys like more than others? Is there something you collect? Like some people are like really into skeletons or orcs, or you know, maybe somebody really just likes the Cosmic Legions, or they like Figure Obscure. Like what is the thing that really gets you excited about what the Horseman does?
Ooh.
Dustin?
I guess if it's for me, like what aesthetic and like stuff like factions, I fucking love me some greenskins. I love little goblins, like my orcs.
Yeah,
I love that, but mostly like little like cute little like grimy little goblins, and that kind of coincide. I got super excited when I could finally blab about Mouse King.
Oh
my
god!
Yeah. We got rat heads, and that's all I'm gonna say.
So you're probably pretty excited for the Goblin 2-pack that's coming out in Ashes, right?
That, actually, yeah.
Yes. I love little goblins. I love little Skaven dudes, so I'm all for it.
Yeah, Mouse King was another one that, like, as we were waiting,
so cool.
Like, the drop, I was like, dude, like, he was just looking so awesome.
Yeah,
like, I hope everybody's as excited as I am.
So good. I blew it when I saw it in the tray. I was like, "Whoa, rad dudes!" Oh boy,
yeah.
What about you, Adam? Is there a certain type of character or whatever that you like more than others?
I mean, I do love the skeletons. Necronominus was such a huge one for me. I still think he's one of my favorite figures. Like, all time.
Oh, Necronominus.
What's that?
Awesome. So he's awesome, fun.
Yeah. That whole wave is so slick.
I think my favorite of those that came out was the Skeleton Raider in All-Star 6.
Ooh,
I love that one.
Cool.
Yeah. Dude. It just it totally has like Ray Harryhausen vibes. Like I could just totally see that in a stop motion animation.
Yeah.
Like
very classic, right? Very. I love that a lot. Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of coming back to that, like that Dark Souls, like dark fantasy kind of thing. Like I really gravitate towards like I'll be honest, I'm not usually like a classic fantasy guy, and but I like fantasy when it's got a little horror in it. Okay. And so to me, like anything that kind of leans into that aesthetic, like really kind of grabs me. And like, so I really like, I really dig, like Necronominus has that really kind of like Baroque design, like with like kind of these real horror elements and like, man, it was super cool. Actually, talk about like hard to keep under wraps. The the little hidden detail under his
Oh yeah, the eye or
I
the
think it's
whole
one of my favorite
yeah
Easter eggs of
yeah.
like anything ever. Like and like I and leading up to that, I knew that we were doing it, and I was just like, oh my god, like I want to see people's reaction, and like, and sadly, like I never got any like really gratifying like stories or whatever. But like I was like, this is so cool that there's this like little hidden detail that's like different on each one. And I was like dying to like. You know, I wanted to see people like lose their mind for it because
it was funny when like people first started noticing it because it was like, did I get a misprint? Like, what's going on?
Right? Yeah. People are like,
and then some people are like, well, is it all the same thing, but maybe it rotates or something? Like it's a magic 8-ball, like whatever, you know. and then somebody had noticed that there was like numbers underneath the chin. And there's like a number, so there's a 1, 2, and a 3, and you know, depending on which number you got, tells what was up there. So,
that's awesome to figure that out. That's really cool.
Yeah, but yeah, that was pretty cool finding that out. That was a nice little surprise. So,
I love that. Like that's one of my favorite details that we've done.
It's fun.
You must like the when it gets to the Halloween figure obscura time period, then, right?
Yeah, it's a blast. Oh my god, the actually, so I'm super psyched for our zombies coming up. I think they are really, really fun.
Classic. I'd love to look. You know, I'm here for it.
Right. Like, real, like throwback '80s like zombies. Like, exactly. I feel like it's so different from anything that we've done in a lot of ways. And like, I'm super psyched. I think the soft goods look fantastic.
I've dubbed it Modern Legion. That's what I've dubbed it.
There you go.
Yeah.
They are cool, and I think cool. You know they are constantly finding ways to bring in new people, right? I mean, it used to be you would hear a lot of folks were brought in by the Motu tributes.
Yes.
You know, and then you had the figure obscura. Now you got Infinite Legions, and you know, this is just another one of those like the modern zombies where, you know, you may pull somebody in that's not into like, you know, sword and sorcery and things like that, but you give them like a modern zombie and they're all over it. So
exactly.
One of my favorite parts of this is going to be weird, but one of my favorite parts of doing customer service is all those emails I get where somebody just discovered the line.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I love being able to like kind of help somebody who's like, you know, hey, I just got into this, like, you know, I just discovered this, like my first figure, like, and I love kind of trying to give them like a good experience. You know, if they had an issue with like, you know, oh yeah, like I just got into this line, it's super cool, but I had this little problem, and I'd be like, no man, like I want to fix that for you. Like I want you to love it as much as we do, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and I always find that really gratifying. Like,
I mean, your guys' customer service is second to none. That's been, you know, well known throughout the community because I mean, there's no toy line that's not going to have certain figures that have issues or whatever. But whenever it does, like you guys take care of folks. Like I've never heard of a situation where people are like, "Oh, I've got this issue that right out of package it had this problem." And they didn't take care of me, you know, like you hear horror stories. You go to like Hasbro and like folks will say that they had a figure that was damaged out of the package and they will say, okay, well, we'll send you another figure of equal value. And it's not even the same toy line sometimes. Like it's nothing that they want, you know? It's like, that's not good customer service.
But so this is what happens when you have a company that's just all other toy collectors.
Right.
Like, the reason that most of the things that we do the way we do there is because we're all collectors. Like we're all dealing with those issues other places, and like, you know, we're running into the Hasbro problem, you know what I mean? We're like, and you know, and would be irritated as well. And so we're like, no man, like I'm a toy collector. I want to treat you the way that I would want to be treated if remember yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we deal with that a lot. It's like people will post their issue in the cabal. It's like, well, have you reached out to customer service? No. Okay, well, might want to do that. yeah, that might be a good starting point.
Yeah,
you're pretty much just screaming into the wind at this point if you're just posting it in the cabal.
Oh.
All right. Well, the one I
Speaking of
loved this
screaming
year
into the
was some folks had reached out, like it was like during the week of Christmas where you guys like are not there, and they weren't getting an answer back, and it's like dude, like it's you can wait a few days. You'll be all right.
Please.
Yeah. So at the risk of being unprofessional, my pet peeve is when I come in on Monday and there's like 5 emails from somebody, like, why aren't you getting back to me? And you're like, well, we have
Adam, why not?
I'm not sure if you're familiar.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the first email,
yeah,
you don't need 4 more.
Yeah. That one always gets me a little bit. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, hey, it's like they say, the squeaky wheel gets the cheese or whatever, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Not true. I want to be like, no cheese for you. All right, no cheese for you.
No cheese for you.
That's awesome. Any besides Horseman stuff? I know, Dustin, you said you do the Gundam stuff. Anything else that you guys are collecting? Obviously, Adam, you got the arcade game stuff in the background. But what's another big thing for you guys that you collect?
There's actually I was gonna say, Adam, there's actually a toy line that we both do collect. Share, yes, go for it.
Oh no, hit me. What do you got? What are you gonna make me
buy?
I
was gonna say, no. I'm saying we're into the Acid Rain line.
Oh, Dustin and I, along with actually Dan and Diego.
Dan, yeah.
Are all big Acid Rain collectors now.
Man,
that is such an awesome toy line. If he's not familiar with it, it's like 4-inch figures. I always joke that my collection is either 4-inch figures or 12-inch figures, and like until recently, like nothing in between. I want like the biggest thing that like is on the market, or I want like the little guys, and like don't mess around in between. It's fine. This company has definitely broke me of that, but
that's funny.
I do a lot of 1/6 customization. Like that's actually like most of my money goes to 1/6, like parts, bodies, heads, fodder for customization. So yeah,
what kind of customs are you doing?
What's that?
What kind of customs are you doing in 1/6?
I have 2 kind of my own like storylines that I'm building characters for, and like kind of like photographing and telling stories. I've got a post-apocalyptic line that I call Rise of the Radio Kings.
Okay.
And then I've got kind of an urban fantasy line called House of Seasons.
Ooh.
That's kind of modern, but a world where like magic is as common as technology.
Okay.
So there's kind of this like a lot of things that we take for granted that would just be run with technology is like run with magic, and it kind of creates inequality in the sense of like not everybody has the ability to do magic,
right?
And there's like 4 great seasonal like magic families that kind of like run the world, and like they're who are kind of aligned but kind of don't always work together well, and like so there's kind of this storyline I've been developing for that. And then Rise of the Radio Kings is like this post-apocalyptic, but like takes place like between like 50 and 100 years like after an apocalypse has happened. So most of the characters like kind of don't know any different. So it's kind of this like apocalyptic world where like most of them like this is all they've known.
They've grown up in the apocalypse.
Yeah, exactly.
They're the John Connors.
Like, what's that?
They're the John Connors.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah.
Or like C.
What was that?
Have you watched C?
Oh, I haven't
C
watched
on Apple
C.
TV.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's a good one.
I mean, I'm not saying it's the same thing, but like it's far enough from the events in the past that like no one remembers what the world was like before.
Okay.
I really like that a post-apocalyptic trope. Like I like the idea that when you get past that, like, that Mad Max things of like decline.
Few generations. Yeah.
You've got a couple generations in where like this world is almost normalized, and like
this is how the world is exactly what it's saying. I love it.
Yeah. So I really kind of like that setting and like that kind of like that world space.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do like all of the custom stuff I do is kind of like built into like those kind of worlds and stuff like that.
I definitely don't envy that, because as much money as I spend on 1/12 customizing, 1/6 would have to be crazy expensive.
Oh, it's brutal. It's absolutely
Yeah.
brutal. You
I
know,
can't
it's
imagine
funny.
getting a 1/6 figure for fodder like that. That would, yeah.
It's funny, if I were to start doing this today, I would probably do it in 1/12.
Yeah.
But when I started kind of doing this, there just wasn't the availability, and I kind of fell into 1/6 because I was like, oh, there's so much like weapons and like people are kind of doing blank bodies, and like I'm not a sculptor. So for me, like soft goods and like multimedia stuff, like like real materials and things like that, like is so appealing to me. And like at that point, like any like what was being done in 1/12 was really limited. And now there's so much like that I could have done this so much smaller and cheaper, but I'm like locked into this. I'm like committed to this.
You're pot committed, as they say in the gambling world.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, I get that.
I have another question for you, Adam. A little off topic, but someone asked a little ways back. Perfect timing. Alberto's curious to know what you're drinking.
Oh, you're asking important questions here. Actually, so I'm going to do a little. This is actually a New Jersey-based distillery. I've been drinking Murder Bourbon all night. These guys are out in Sussex County, Milk Street Distillery. They're fantastic. Yes, this is my very cool.
All of those words do not sound like they should have been along in the same sentence. Murder Bourbon, Milk Street Distillery.
That's just some New Jersey magic for you.
That is, yeah, the magic.
Fair enough.
Right. It's an amazing place to live. Yes, very good. Highly recommend. Check them out.
So I've got one more for you, and then obviously whatever Jesse's got. But so you go to Legion's Con, and it's now become this place where a bunch of other folks that are creating toy lines have now come to Legion's Con, where you've got the Glyos folks there, and you've got AWalk, and you've got Plunderlings, and all these, Big Bad Workshop was there this year. What is it like to kind of during that weekend get to interact with all these other companies that are also making toys? Does that encourage you guys to like maybe collect lines that you otherwise wouldn't?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I was just like, absolutely. Like, I guess a good example would be like the people from like, was it the company's RoboSkull?
Oh yeah.
They're fucking always so fun. They're always hyped to see it. It's like, hey, it's just like a nice, like, just like very like family, like just interaction. Like really, it's good. So I'm always hyped. And absolutely, if I am, like, if you as a business owner treat me that way, yes, I will purchase your things. Yes, you were nice to me. Like, absolutely.
I mean, cool toys are fun to buy anyways, but if you know the people that are making them and they're cool, personal. It's even that much better.
And I know there's like so much part that goes into like the Glio stuff too, so it's cool, it's fun,
So I kind of have two parts answers to that question.
Do it, Adam.
First off, I used to work in licensing for years. So I remember doing Toy Fair years back, and I've never found it fun. I found it very not welcoming, and it's so much more interesting to me to step into like an independent toy space, and it's a completely different world. It's like everybody's friendly.
It's not all the pomp and circumstance, right? It's like real people talking about stuff that they're really passionate about.
It's a really intimate experience. Like it's fun. It's good.
Yeah,
it's like raw,
The other side of that comes back to something that people have probably sick of hearing me say, but I love original IP, and I'm not a big license figure collector. I don't do a lot of not that I don't at times pick up stuff, but I am way more interested in people who are doing toy lines that are original IP that are not like license oriented, because they're artist driven.
Yes. Yep.
Like
20% agree. Yep.
and I'm not trashing on like IP related toys by any means, because like I'm a fan too.
Yeah.
But like, there's a layer of removal where you're a fan of the IP and then somebody is producing toys and they do a good job, and that's really cool, and you know you're getting a figure for an IP that you love. Like that's awesome. But to me, like I just find I get way more excited when somebody's just got completely like an original IP. It's their own thing. They're telling their own story from obviously like Four Horsemen, Plunderlings, Acid Rain, the Robo Skull guys. Like there's something that's so purely artistically driven where there's no middleman. There's no big company that you have to answer to
well, it feels like the barrier to entry has gotten much smaller, right? Like you can, if you imagine something in your mind, and we've got a good buddy, Alan, Vine Jungle Figure Factory. He was painting with me today in my customizing studio.
Cool.
And he wanted a different troll head and a shield for his troll. He went into Blender, he sculpted it, he printed it, he painted it, and put it on his figure. Like he took something from an idea to a finished product.
Awesome.
All the
amazing.
And that's with customizing. But even like the people that are making toys with the advent of Kickstarter, and the fact that you don't have to be a Mattel or a Hasbro to make toys. Like you can have a dream, have an idea, and put it out there. And if other people think it's cool and they want to fund it, now it becomes reality. That's awesome.
Well, to kind of bring a parallel to music, it used to be that if you wanted to record an album, right, you had to go into a studio. You had to find somebody who had invested, tens of thousands of dollars into building the studio space, and there came a point where like anybody with a laptop could like make an album but the talent was still there, right? Like you still had to write songs, you still had to like be a songwriter, musician, but that barrier of entry of like needing that
you don't need to know people in certain spots and like if you're not in with the right crowd, like it's not going to happen, kind of thing.
And and how many albums never got made because somebody decided it wasn't marketable, right? And
or personal disputes or whatever.
But I love the idea now that if you can find your audience, if you
have a space for it,
right? Like there's so many pathways to creating something and getting into the hands of people who like are going to be passionate about it, and like that's fucking fantastic.
It's an amazing time that we're living in. Listen, there's a lot of bad shit that happens in the world. I'm not going to say there's not.
Amen.
But there's also a lot of really cool stuff. Like we live in a time right now where you can make your dreams come true. You can do certain things that weren't available to people in the past, and that's awesome.
Oh, completely agree. Yeah, and I love the idea of that. I love that, like that having that it's not a barrier to art, right?
No, that access, right? Like open curiosity, willingness to just dive into.
I kind of bring that back around too, to like, it's amazing to see how many people have this like creative drive too, who like maybe didn't get to realize it. You know what I mean? Like it's a great time to be a creative in a sense.
Absolutely.
And in the whether people want it or not kind of like, of course, factors into it. But like there's more, if you can find your audience for it, like you can get something made. And like, I think that's amazing. Like, I think that's really, really cool.
Yeah. I mean, I've met a lot of these creators through the toy lines. Like you find the toys and then you find the creator and then you get to know them at Legion's Con. It's like, oh, these people are cool. But the one that I knew beforehand was Matthew Rodriguez, who did the, Armies of Ashmore. And like I knew Matt. I was buddies with Matt. He made a comic book he did a couple, like Kickstarter type things for it. I supported his comic book, and I knew he wanted to make those into toys. And so to see that from an idea from somebody that somebody that you appreciate and you're friends with, to go all the way through and actually become a toy and get it in hand and be able to pose it. It's like, this was an idea in that person's head, and now I'm holding it in my hand. It's freaking cool. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love too that like we're in this 3D printer time too, that you can, on a small scale, right? Like that you can knock out.
Do this.
Like it doesn't all have to be this this big production run.
Yeah,
right?
You don't need to do a wave.
Right? Right. Yeah, if you've got 5 guys who want it, like you could get 5 pieces and like make it happen.
Go, right? It's happening. Yep.
And like, and not to bring it back around to our line or anything, but like I think that's something that I've found over the course of my time there that's really amazed me is watching how many people have this creative side, right? Like I feel that like I think back, like when you're kids, right? You want to tell stories, you want to like play with toys and like tell stories and do things and like and like as we get older, we lose that, or like it's like kicked out of us, right? Like we're not supposed to like
be it out of us.
And one of the things I love about the toy community in general is that like it's everybody who didn't grow up and like lose that kind of like that magic. But I kind of love this line because it seems to give people a platform for creativity. Right? Like it gives you an opportunity to be like, no man, like come in and play. And like I think that's really incredible. And like I kind of just I don't know, I don't take it for granted, and it's something that I found that I've just been genuinely amazed by since coming into this community.
It's so cool because just starting with the Four Horsemen themselves, right? The people that they've brought in, the creative folks, and the opportunities they've given them, and then you go to Legion's Con and you see people that are running like third-party parts companies that are all based on that toy line, right? Like their livelihood is based on that toy line and creating for it. And then you see all these other companies that they've brought into Legion's Con, and they could be like, no, we're going to keep it only Legions. Like we want this just for us, right? Like, but no, they're like, oh, this is another person that's creating something. We want to support that, and we want to bring them in, and we want to help them to succeed. And they never are shutting down creativity. The Horsemen do such a good job of fostering creativity within their own team, within other creators, and I just think that's really awesome.
Thank you.
It's definitely something that's been fantastic for us. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
Like, at the end of the day, how many people who are like, oh yeah, this is really cool, I'm going to buy a figure, or like, yo, I'm going to buy 10 because I want to customize it. Like, like that's fantastic for us as well. You know what I mean? Like, like, oh man, I saw this really cool head that somebody 3D printed, and now I have to come buy the figure. Like, that's awesome for us. Like it's a really great relationship, and like, I think I agree with you. I think it's really incredible that the guys at the top like took this leap of faith somewhere like back in the day, and were like, hey,
they were cool with it,
Yeah.
Well, and then to bring that all full circle. That is now leading into relationships with folks that with this Infinite Legions line.
Oh my gosh!
You've got people like Joe who's created these characters and has these backstory and all this, stuff, and he wants to see it come to life. He wants to see it in action figure form, and now there's an opportunity. And we as fans have an opportunity to support it and buy these, and then get more cool figures like a Turtle, like a Manticore, like all these other things. So right now, over on Store Horsemen, you've got Archon the Cruel, $75 on the pre-order. At retail, it's going to be $99. So you're saving, $25 now. Get in on that. And then Oksana, she's $50 now. Will be $59.99 at retail. And there's also a pin that's only available through pre-order that will not be at retailers. So yeah, this is just a perfect example of everything that we're talking about, that you know, they're fostering this creativity. They're helping people make their dreams come true. And that's really what this is.
Order things, keep me and Dustin employed.
There you go. That works.
Say it.
But I think too, like it comes back, like I think that like attracts like, right? Like I think that
yes, absolutely, I agree.
You know, I think that the reason that this relationship kind of happened is like creatives recognize other creatives. Like I you know, of anybody he could have gone to, like I think that he saw something very kindred in us. And you know, I don't mean to I don't want to like put words in his mouth or anything, but like but I think that there's something recognized that like, oh, this is the right place to do it. Like
exactly.
And like and it is like you know, I don't think there's any better hands that you could put something like this in where it's going to be handled with you know, genuine passion and
exactly,
like, you know, and like a really, really good working relationship. Like,
I mean,
good fit.
Four Horsemen does amazing sculpting. They make amazing figures. The paint jobs are fantastic. The value that you get for your money is awesome. But the absolute best thing that they do is evaluate talent and bring in cool people. And you guys are a perfect example of that.
I appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you much.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate you guys being on. Anything that you guys got coming up, whether it's shows or anything else that people should be aware of?
What do we got?
I know you got Wonderfest, which is coming up, which, you know, probably only maybe Chris is going to that.
We got ZoloCon coming up. In the
Zolo,
yeah. We got Zolo, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for ZoloCon. Yeah, that's a really fun show for us. I'm really looking forward. Whoever's coming out, it'll be awesome to see them.
You guys have it good.
Yeah, it'll be kind of back to back because it's Zolo, MesquiCon, and then Toylanta, like real close together. So
yeah,
it's getting that season, y'all. That's happening.
I will say ZoloCon is nice too. Me and Chris went gambling after the last ZoloCon.
Oh, yeah?
It was a lot of fun. There was like a couple hours between when the show ended and when we were all meeting for dinner. And we were like, "There's a casino upstairs. Like, let's go see if we can get in a little bit of trouble here." And,
you guys excited for that new travel figure this year?
The which one?
The new travel figure?
Oh,
threw it out there to see if I could reel you guys in.
That's why I stopped talking. I'm a yapper, but I know
he's so professional all episode, and then
you know the
Highland.
What does he know that I don't know? Like,
you're so slick. Well, okay, I'll tell you this much: it's a toy. It's an action figure. It does things. Boom.
There you go.
ZoloCon.
I had to try, right?
We're not always on top of things.
Sorry, Cookie. I had to try.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Almost got him.
Yeah, gotta be quicker than that.
I literally had to have Joe bring me up to speed on things that we were working on the other day, because sometimes like
the best.
see a chunk of time
right
that I'm at one end of the office and just completely immersed in something else, and I'll come in and I'll be like, "What the fuck is this? what are we doing? Like, what is this?" So I genuinely thought for a minute, I was like, I should probably know the answer to this, and I have no clue what Chris is talking about. So
awesome. Well, I just threw that out there for humor, but well, we really appreciate you guys being on. Thank you so much. We are going to put you guys backstage. If you've got to run, we totally understand. If not, hang out, and we will be with you as soon as we close out the show.
Yeah. Oh, can I shill for you for a minute? I've been using your brushes. Yeah, man. I top quality, man.
You like them? Very nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
I ended up with a set through Len, and I wanted to officially thank you, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. I sent him a bunch to kind of spread throughout the studio. I was like, I don't know if they're going to want to use these, but at least throw it out there if they want to try. I've gotten a really good. The only negative feedback I got was from Bill Mancuso. Not really negative, but he said he's not a fan of the ergonomic grip. Like he likes to be able to kind of spin it and that kind of thing. So he just grips it down a little bit lower. But that's really the only negative that I've gotten.
No,
I can get my hand on a pair. Then let's see.
They're my go-to around the house. Yeah,
awesome.
I will say too, I'll just full disclosure, I did not keep them at work for work projects. I took them home for home projects. Like I want to make sure.
I mean, that's why I want them now. Hey, if you guys
Yeah,
talk
there
to
you
us,
go.
I'll pick up some. Absolutely, that sounds great.
Yeah, that wasn't a Four Horsemen donation. That was an Adam donation. Okay, I want to make sure you know that.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank
Now
you.
I know that my my paintbrushes are being used for some 1/6 customizing. So
Oh
that's
my
cool.
God, dude. Yeah, yep.
Nice,
They're
nice.
going to good use.
Very cool. All right. Well, we are going to put you guys backstage, and we'll see you in just a minute.
All
guys
right,
have-
Thanks,
thank
guys.
You guys
Thanks,
have a
guys.
good night.
Yep. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that.
Yes, it was.
It's fun to bring a friend or two. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yep. But no show next week.
That's right.
I will be
Your
doing
drink here.
customizing studio next Sunday. So Jesse, if you want to join me, you're more than welcome at 1 p.m. Eastern. If anybody else out there wants to paint alongside us, we'll have a few other folks on screen. But yeah, no shooting the shelf. Enjoy the Super Bowl or the commercials or whatever it is that you do. Watch some old episodes of Shooting the Shelf. So we have to do like a best of where we, like when
Don't ask me to do editing work.
sitcoms would have like that one episode where they didn't really want to do anything, but they wanted to throw another episode out, so they just clip all the things from the year together.
Oh yeah, they would do like flashbacks. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
remember that time? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we should do.
Ugh.
We should like record like 10 minutes of us just going, hey, remember that one time? And then we just put a clip in. That'd be awesome.
If you want to edit that, by all means, go ahead. I am not
I
putting
don't.
that much effort into it.
Awesome. Well,
Oh.
thank you everybody out there for watching. This has been fun. Thank you to Adam and Dustin. It was amazing. I think we've gotten around to most everybody at the studio at this point. And I gotta say, there's not a single person that we've talked to that we've been like, that person's a jerk. They're all been great.
Correct.
So
Yes. Absolutely.
awesome.
Well, thanks, folks, for joining us, whether you're watching us live. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. Thanks for everybody that for the super chats and the giveaway. We'll have some more next week. Not another figure. I've got some other cool giveaways, though. And thank you to Jason from Brain Explosion Customs for the Valguard. Thank you for your patience. I didn't forget, but it's finally going out. It'll go out as soon as I talk to VDog. And until next time.
Well, wait. Before the until next time, you got anything else coming up on the channel this week that people should know about?
No. I'm gonna be a little content light on the channel until I get all this stuff sorted out with the sale that I'm doing with all my stuff.
Okay.
So
But people can go to your Instagram if they want to see the memoriam for Kevin.
Well, I posted that on Instagram and Facebook, yeah. And I'm still doing the whatever this is, because that's just a couple minutes in the morning. But
Right.
but yeah, as far as on here, I will get back to the lore and more and all that stuff. I know I keep saying that, but this sale thing is taking up so much of my free time. So
Awesome. So stay tuned in the Cabal or on your own Facebook. Where should people go if they want to buy some of your stuff that you're moving?
I will, once I get it to the point where I can start definitely saying that, I will make it aware. But between my Facebook page and maybe some of the groups, I haven't tackled any of the Legion stuff yet, so it won't be in the Cabal. There's not enough that the Cabal stuff, worthy stuff might come later. But for now, it's going to be comics and pretty much everything but Four Horsemen stuff. Pops, Marvel, Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Transformers, graphic novels, books, DVDs, Blu-rays, whatever.
Cool.
So yeah, but
I've got I may try to do an exploded figure review this week if I can get time. Next week I'm traveling for work. I'm going to Vegas for the week. So won't have much next week, but this week I'll try to see if I can't get something in. And then obviously I've got mail call on Friday. I will be on Mod Squad next Saturday morning, and then I'll be doing another customizing studio on Sunday afternoon.
Well, there
And
you
I did want to show you this one thing before we go. Oh, there's my blocky shelf. It's filling in nicely.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh wow.
Yeah, it's a little nail polish shelving unit.
Okay.
And it works really well for Defender blockies. So
I got a nail polish shelf for my paints,
very
but
cool.
it's a step tier, not a wall one.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think now's the time that we say the thing that we say.
Well, kick the tires, and until next time,
What's on your shelf?